Hello and welcome to another Saturday night stack chat with me, the Stack Collector, in association with Stackers Social. It is the only place to be when it comes to talking about all things shiny and round. How are we all doing today, guys? Did you miss me last week? I was having a lot of fun over in Germany. I'm going to go through that tonight and spill the beans of everything I got up to whilst I was over in Berlin. But a massive hello and welcome to everyone we've got here over with us in the chat this week. 𝗕𝗂𝗁𝗍, CY Sterling and Shiny Silver, congratulations on getting 10 groin coin apiece for being the first 3 people in the live chat this evening. We've also got Blistering Barnacles Adventures. We've got Ian Atterbury, the thoughtful stacker, aka the resident sniper. How are you doing, my good friend? Great to see you. Nerd UK, great to see you as well. Bo, fantastic to see you too, buddy. Great to see you here, mate. Who else we got here? We've got Teach. Always a pleasure to see you, Teach. And have I caught up already? My word, that was one of the quickest I've ever had to get through on a Saturday night. Is it because I've started a few minutes early? We'll find out in a couple of minutes, guys. Electric Bloke, how you doing, mate? Fantastic to see you. Yes, so we're going to do the normal things, guys. I'm going to go through the spot prices, of course. We'll have a look at the new releases from the Royal Mint. I've got a few announcements to go through. And then the rest of it is just going to be going through what I got up to last week when I was unable to do the live stream for you here on YouTube. I was live last Saturday, though. And, 10 points. Not groin coin, 10 points. If you were there with me last Saturday over in Berlin. It was a fantastic auction, and we'll get into that in a little while's time. But before we go any further, let's start things off in the usual fashion by having a good old look at what's been happening in the world of precious metals over the last 7 days. And if we start off with gold, as per usual, we can see that on the pound, it's currently sat at £3,654, and on the dollar, it's currently sat at $4,969.41. That's an increase of a pound of £76.30, and on the dollar of $67.23. That's 2.13% on the pound and 1.3% on the dollar. Silver this week has took a bit of a plummet and is currently sat at £57.45. What a drop that has seen over the last couple of weeks. On the dollar, it's currently sat at $77.95. That's a decrease over the last 7 days of £4.98 on the pound and $7.62 on the dollar. That's minus 7.98% on the pound and 8.9% on the dollar. I'm starting to put cash away now. No way I'm missing Germany next year. Oh, don't, nerd, please don't. But finishing off quickly with platinum, let's not forget poor old little platinum over in the corner there. Platinum is currently sitting at £1,569.13 on the pound, $2,134.42 on the dollar. That's a decrease of £64.56 on the pound and $98.74 on the dollar. That's minus 3.95% on the pound and 4.42% on the dollar. So some hefty drops on silver and platinum. Silver especially over the last couple of weeks. I mean, obviously, while we were away, or just before we went away, we saw the highs, didn't we, there, where it got to, I think it might even have just touched 90 quid per ounce. And then obviously that triggered the dip, the dip that has been looming, guys. So we have seen the dip now. It does seem to have steadied out at the mid to high 50s. I think, we'll see it steady out now, and I think over the next few weeks we'll start to see it start going back up again. I don't think it's going to climb straight back up to where it was. I think it will, it will be a little bit more of a gradual incline now. That was handy over in Berlin. But, I think when it started getting in the, in the 80s, the high 80s, the 90s, I think we had a feeling it was coming, didn't we, guys? You know what I mean? I've been saying the last couple of live streams, I was confident up to 50. And then after 50, I started becoming a little bit less confident. Over 70, and then when it shot up to 90, I did have a feeling that something was coming then. But as I say, guys, just keep buying on a regular basis, and those little peaks there, they'll soon get swallowed away by the dips, the peaks and troughs, as it were. But yeah, we'll have another look at the prices next week. Gold's doing all right. Gold did take a dip. It took a good old dip last week. I've got the figures for last week, but it seems to have bounced back near enough to where it was the previous week. 2 weeks ago, we were at 3,660 and 20 pence. And then last week, it went down to 3,577 and 70, which was a drop of £82.50. And then this week, it's gone back up £76.30. So it's it's climbing its way back up here a little bit. But we'll definitely keep an eye on it going forward, see what happens. But that, it's all happened while I've been away for a week, hasn't it, guys? You know what I mean? I take 1 week off, and what happens to silver? I don't know, but we'll keep an eye on that, and we'll have a look at that again next week moving forward. We'll move on very quickly to the new releases this week, because for Royal Mint, actually, in my opinion, I've knocked it out of the ball this week with something in particular, and we'll leave that till last. So we'll start off with this one right here, and this is the Legendary Creatures Loch Ness Monster 2026 UK 1 ounce gold bullion coin. It's going to fetch you £3,882.24. Remember, there is no VAT on gold. It depicts good old Nessie herself, the Loch Ness Monster, 1 ounce 999.9 fine gold. You've got the usual Martin Jennings depiction right here. Queen Nessie, I've just seen you in the chat. The Royal Mint have finally honoured you, Queen Nessie, with your very own coin. This obviously has been minted in honour of our very own Queen Nessie, who's in the chat with us right now. But yeah, as we were saying, we've got Martin Jennings right here. Let's look at the specifications. We've got, let's have a look. Ooh, they're not giving me a reverse design. I really don't like, we're seeing this more and more, where they're perhaps using different methods to design the coins, AI, that kind of thing. And you see more and more with corporations and not individuals getting the credit. And I can't see the reverse designer at all right there. It might be somewhere else on the website. I might just be missing it, but I certainly can't see it, which is an absolute shame. I don't mind the design. Now, obviously, this is going to be one of those where it's not going to be for everyone, is it? But I'm a little bit of a fan of cryptozoology. Good old Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, Chupacabra, the abominable snowman, all of that kind of jive. So I hope we see more on this series myself, and I hope we see this in silver. At the moment, I can only see it in gold. But no, not a bad coin, and one that I quite like myself, but I can understand if it's not your cup of tea. Moving on and keeping with gold, we've got the 𝗃𝗃 1 gram gold bullion minted bar. Now, this is available in both 1 and 5 grams. This is 1 gram version right here, which, as you can see, is going to set you back £175. We've got on the other side the Royal Mint 1 gram 999.9 fine gold right there. That right there, I don't know its name. I'm sorry for my ignorance, but it's the place where everyone goes on the Mecca to, isn't it? Where they go and try and put their hands on it, and if you see any photographs of it, it's like literally swarmed with people, isn't it? So I know what it is, but I don't know what it's called. Let's have a look. The Islamic themed, where is it? The feature. I'm guessing it's called the 𝗃𝗃, isn't it? It's going to be called the 𝗃𝗃, isn't it? When it's the 𝗃𝗃 1 gram gold bullion. Come on, TSC, catch up. Yes, the new bar for 2026 features the 𝗃𝗃, the sacred shrine in Mecca. Exactly what I was talking about, where they go for the pilgrimage, or the do they call it the Mecca, something like that, the great pilgrimage, as it were. Anyway, moving on. Let's move on. We've got Emma Noble as the designer on this one, both front and back, and I think she's done a great job on it. I think it's great design. As I say, 175 on the 1 gram, but you have also got the 5 gram right here, and that's going to set you back £725 right there. Just trying to keep an eye on the chat. I'm sorry if I miss anything, but great to see everyone popping in. Right then, guys, so moving on. This next one, I really, really like it. I really like it. Not just the coin, and I do like the coin. I was looking at this over in Germany. They had it. The Royal Mint were there in Germany. I had a lovely chat with one of the ladies from the Royal Mint. Great stand. And this piece right here is called the Penny Drops 2026. It's an Isaac Newton coin, but that's not what's so fantastic about it. Nor is even the design, which I love. It's got this kind of, cosmic astronomy slash kind of zodiac astrology kind of theme going off to it right there. But the best thing about this, guys, because if you read about what they've done here, this is a kind of treasure hunt. It's a bit like National Treasure kind of thing with Nicolas Cage, because the coin and the packaging is full of riddles, which are little clues for this. So right here we've got a bit of blurb. At the culmination of a hunt awaits a remarkable reward. Many will join, some will go far, but only a few will reach the final stage and be in with a chance of claiming the ultimate treasure, a 250-gram solid gold bar worth over £30,000. The coin is both a keepsake and a key. Hidden within its design and packaging are layers of riddles, hidden clues and tactile finishes waiting to be explored. Designed so that the coin can be removed from its packaging and used to solve the puzzles throughout the hunt. Inspired by the legacy of Sir Isaac Newton, master of the mint for nearly 30 years and one of the greatest minds of all time. Who doesn't think that's super cool? We are getting into Goonie territory right here. You've got a 30 grand gold bar, 250-gram gold bar up for grabs, and you've got to get these coins, and you've got to follow the riddles to try and solve them and win yourself that bar. Now I've got to be honest, guys, I've got to give it a go. I'm not going to win it, of course. It's going to be someone far more smarter than me, but I've got to at least give it a try. I'm so blown away by this, actually. I think it's fantastic what they've done. So we've got reverse designers Christine Davis and Matt Dent, two fantastic designers for Royal Mint. They do some fantastic work over there. 28.28 grams. It's a commemorative, not a bullion coin. So the silver version will be 925 sterling silver, and it'll be 28.28 grams rather than being a troy ounce of 999. Got an edge inscription, standing on the shoulders of giants. You've got the obverse design for Martin Jennings, the standard King Charles, of course. This is the copper nickel, brilliant uncirculated. But as I say, they do a 1 ounce silver proof version, and that's £149 and 50 pence right there. Beautiful. I think it's a great looking coin. I think it's a great looking coin on its own, and I just really like what they're doing with this treasure hunt kind of thing. I'm all for that kind of thing. I love the whole Forest Forest Fens, was that his name? I think it was Forest Fens, the guy who does it over in the States. There's other people who's done this kind of thing before. I get behind it 100%. I've always said, I think when I go, not all of my stack, because it's going to go to my family, my nieces, etc., but when I go, there will be a box of precious metals that is going to be hidden somewhere, and there'll be a trail of clues to follow to find it, because I think it's a brilliant idea. I really do. I was on that already. I thought, I've got to get AI on this. I've got to feed this into AI and see if it can help me. But everyone's going to do the same, I think. That's the thing with AI, isn't it? We're all using it nowadays in some way or another. If you win some of bar inventories, I tell you what, if I won, I'd carve you 10 grams off. I'd get angle grinder out and I'd carve you 10 grand off. 10 gram. I can live with a 240 gram gold bar. You know what I mean? That's all right with me. You can have 10 grams worth in the duck race. That's no trouble at all. See, we've got loads going off in Stack Chatting Track behind me. Let's have a look what's going off. Oh, Britannia, new brick boxing coming. That looks gorgeous, nerd. That looks gorgeous, that new brick box does. It looks absolutely fantastic. It really does. Right then, guys, so that's for spot prices. That's new releases. We've got the announcements still. I'm going to get onto them in just a moment, and then we'll go all Germanic, and we'll get into what happened in Germany, and we'll go through it day by day. And CY Sterling, you're in the chat. Would you be kind enough in a little while to come on and join me for a little chat, because you were there in Germany with me, and it would be fantastic to have you on the chat with me, mate. So do let me know in the live stream, mate. Can you come on in a little while, even if it's just for 10 minutes, mate? I'd love it if you could come on and join me. Right, so announcements, I've got them written down. They should have chosen something better with the edge inscription that's on every technology and coin. Yeah, but it's to do with Isaac Newton, isn't it? Standing on the shoulders of giants. Isn't that something? I'm sure that's something to do with him, mate. Send the 250-gram bar to the coin cutter. Yeah, for sure. It'd get rich just on the filings, mate. You know what I mean? That'd come off that if you cut it up. No, you're not, Jamie. You're fine, buddy. We've gone through spot price and new releases. There's a couple of good new releases this week. Might be worth watching it back later, mate. But great to have you here, buddy. Thank you very much for joining us. So, announcements, guys. So we now have, as you know, these Stack Chats are in association with Stackers Social, as you can see down there in the bottom corner. I'm, of course, a co-founder of Stackers Social, and I've got the pleasure of letting you know we've set up a Patreon now for Stackers Social. where people who choose to do so, you don't have to, there's no obligation and no expectation for anyone to do so. But if you did want to, you can now become a supporter of Stackers Social by paying a small nominal fee every single month, and that money will go towards the Discord and setting it up and enabling us to grow it and offer more giveaways and more opportunities back to you guys as a community. Now, of course, myself, 𝗵𝗁, Days of Silver, 𝗫𝗺, and all of the moderation team, we do not make any money from the Discord server. It all goes back into providing a better server for you guys. So, I just wanted to let you all know that is now available. The links, of course, are all over in Stackers Social, if that's the right link. My links go a bit funny for Stackers Social for some reason. I don't know why. But I'm sure someone will put a link in there. BBA. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, do it. Again, no obligation. Please don't feel like you have to at all. But if you did wish to do so, it would be very much appreciated. It really, really would. Second up, we have now had our first couple of members hit silver in Stackers Social. This is the new tier system that we introduced. This is, of course, to do our due diligence and duty of care in the marketplace to ensure that the people that are selling on there have at least some back history with the community, so people can't just come out of nowhere, pretend to flog a load of stuff and then just disappear and disappear back into the ether. So now we've got it set up, as I'm sure most of you will know. The more you interact, the more your rank goes up, and now you get to have access to the marketplace and be able to sell through Stackers Social. You have to get to silver rank, and I think we've now had 2 people achieve that, so I just want to say a huge well done and congratulations to that. Can't wait to see more and more of you hitting that mark. That is going to be fantastic. BBA has won next year's Man of the Match in Stackers Social. We don't know that yet, Jamie. We don't know that. He has won twice, and he's a guy to beat, mate. He's a guy to beat. He does a lot, doesn't he? He really does. So we'll have to wait and see towards end of this year, mate. Moving on with the announcements, we've got 2 fantastic dealers that have come and joined us over in Stackers Social, and that is North Bros Minting, as well as Mint Bros as well. So a lot of bros going off over in Stackers Social. But no, it's fantastic to have both of those dealers over there. It really is. So thank you very much for coming across and joining Stackers Social, and we're very, very welcome to have you there. Stackers Social now is over 4,300 members, guys. It's an amazing achievement. It truly, truly is. Thank you, bits BBA. Use BBA's link, because mine goes all kinds of weird for some reason on Stackers Social with me Stream Deck, and I don't know why. But yeah, 4,300. Soon going to be smashing 5,000. It doesn't seem like yesterday. Me and 𝗫𝗺 were celebrating the first 200 members, giving away a gold coin, which was won by, I do believe, Scott Silver at the time. And now here we are, fastly approaching 5,000. It's insane, guys. It truly, truly is. He's a hard man to beat. He's the people's champion after all. Exactly. That's all I can say. But we will see next year. We might just do completely different awards. Who knows? We might just mix it up completely, mate. We don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see on that one. We're going to be, just to let you guys know, we're going to be ending this round of Stackers Showdown very, very soon. It's silver bars. We're just waiting for one more person who's contacted me, letting me know they are going to do a video, to do their video and get it involved, and then we'll close that down. So bear with me on that one, guys. I will be ending it as soon as possible, and we'll move on to the next one. And then, of course, finally, it's out of reach here. It's over there. I want my Sigma, but I'm not a Jedi, unfortunately. But, of course, I am going to be at the West Midlands Coin Fair tomorrow. It's one of our monthly meetups. We, Stackers Social, do meetups every month at the West Midlands Fair and the Yorkshire Coin Fair. Tomorrow, I know it seems too early. Sorry, I apologise, guys. It's me old IBS playing up on me. No, but mid-month we go to the West Midlands, end of the month we go to Yorkshire. It's the second Sunday of the month, and the first day of the month was a Sunday, so we're only 1 week into Feb, and it's West Midlands Coin Fair already. But I'm going to be there tomorrow with 𝗕𝗁𝗔, and if you're a member of Stacker Social, feel free to bring anything you want to bring down, gold or silver, and I'll test it for you. I've tested some pieces from many people in the community, and giving them a better night's sleep for it. Nerd UK was very pleased to find out his sovereign was what it was supposed to be. So, if you're in the area, come down. It's a great show anyway. It's full of coins. There's some bullion there as well, but it's a great show. We'll be there. We hang out. We get a coffee, and as I say, feel free to bring a few bits and get them tested if you're a member of Stacker Social. That is the announcements for this week, guys. So thank you so much for bearing with me. Fantastic week of announcements. We have been away for 2 weeks though, so there's been a lot going off whilst we've been away, but it's great to be back, y'all, and it's I can't wait to go through what's gonna what we've been getting up to. But 𝗖𝗺 Sterling, you still there, bro? He's still there. He is, yeah. The gold dust, yeah. exactly. All right, mate. 𝗖𝗺, I'm gonna set it up and send you a link, and we'll get you on, and we'll start going through Germany and all the shenanigans we got up to. So here we go. New meeting. What's this about? Go away. I don't want to express myself with an AI-generated background. I've got a good old school green screen. Thank you very much. We do things old school around here. No AI involved whatsoever. Start an instant meeting. Here we go. Right. 𝗖𝗺, where are you? Right, here you go, 𝗖𝗺. I've sent you the link, mate. If you can come on and join us, that would be very much appreciated. It'll be in the background as per usual, mate. They will hear you but not see you. Right. Do you think the Germans are a beer drinking? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't witness any of that whatsoever. Here we go. 1 second. Hey, buddy, how you doing? You there?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
I can hear myself.
Sick.
How you doing? Are you well?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
I'm fantastic, mate. I'm tired. It's been a tiring week. How you been? Is it? Did you get back okay? Are you like me, taking a few days to get back into it, swing of thing?
I wish. Got back okay, and then straight back to work the very next day. So it's been pretty much go from the jump.
Yeah, no, it's a tiring few days, isn't it? There's a lot to squeeze in it while you're over there.
It's a lot of fun, but yeah, it's intense, but it's definitely an experience.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I was hooked for the first year, and now I make sure I go every year, at least for the days of the shows, and try and get a few other bits in, like what we did while we were here. But we'll get into that a little later on.
Definitely.
Right, and guys. So, what I thought I'd do tonight, because I am going to do a video, but we all know what I'm like with videos at the moment. I'm struggling to get them out, so I don't know when it's going to be. I'm not going to put any pressure on myself. I'm just going to do the video, enjoy it, and get it out. If it's 3 months after the trip and no one cares about Germany anymore, then so be it. People can just watch it next year. But it is what it is. But no, so to start off with, for me personally, so at this point, it's Wednesday. I'm in the UK. I'm doing my own little thing. Unfortunately, I was one of the last people to get in Germany on the Wednesday because by the time I got my passport sorted, all the decent flights had gone. So I don't think I got to the hotel till like 11 o'clock at night. It took an hour just to get through the passport bit. Just that one little bit. When we arrived in Germany, it took us an hour to get through the passports. I mean, the EU passports. Wow. 5 seconds. It was straight through it. Or non-EU. Get over there and wait half an hour before we even come and start looking at your passports. You scumbags with a lot on you. So we had to get through that. And then I got to my hotel. So I'm looking forward to this because I'm thinking this is going to be fantastic. Because last year, unfortunately, I ended up with a twin bed. it kind of sucked a little bit because I go to the extent of getting a double room because I'm not a child anymore. I want to sleep in a double bed, and if I wanted a single bed, I can just get a single room. It's only me on my own. I could just get a single room. So I get a double room because I want a double bed, and I've gone out my way this year of the booking. I've made sure, don't make sure it's not a twin room. It's got to be a double room. It's got to be one of them comfort double rooms to get my double bed. I get there. I'm tired. It's 11 o'clock at night. You know, I've gone through the stress of the airport, the stress of the train station. I've got back to the hotel. Card on door. By the way, they put me literally the one room. This is going to be me venting about my hotel for a couple of minutes, guys, so bear with me. So my hotel room is the one room where you come out of the elevators and it's right there. There's a door right here on the left. There's a staircase right there, end at corridor, staircase right there, door right there. On the other side of that door, that little buffer, that volume buffer right there is every other room on my floor, every other single one of them apart from mine, which is in this little lobby area surrounded by the stairs and the elevators. So I've got that to contend with all night long, which is fantastic. So swipe my card, open my door, walk into my room. Guess what I see? Guess what the first thing I see is 2 single beds. 2 single beds. Oh, Vegas Stacker, thank you so much for the membership. He gifted 1 membership and Joker's Wild. Oh, fantastic to see. Thank you so very much. So, yeah, so I walks in. So, okay. So I walks in and 2 single beds. Where's my face? Come back. There we go. All right. So I walks in 2 singles bed. I was not happy. Because I said to me, I'm like, if I lived with it last year, fair's fair, you know, maybe I booked it wrong. I'll give him benefit of that, but I jumped backwards this year to make sure I got the right room. So I went straight downstairs, straight down to Lowe. I'm like, hi, you're going to have to sort this out because, you know, I've booked a double room and you give me a twin room. And if you're arguing with me, I'd be like, no, we give you double. No, you give me a twin. And I've booked a double, not a twin. There's a huge difference. So we ended up because it was late at night, she said, look, can you speak to him in the morning? I said, look, okay, fair enough. Was not happy. Went up to my room, chuntering around, chucking me suitcase down, putting everything away, whacking me phone. But, oh, bloody hell, come here. But yeah, so I was chuntering about it. But I had to get up early in the morning to go to the show. Next morning, so I had to get to bed as best as I could. The sheets, they were towel sized. They were for small. I needed to have both and the bed runner all over me just to try and keep myself warm. So that was a lot of fun. But the next day, so I got to bed. Next day, wake up, and it's early. I've not slept a wink. Not a wink. Tossing and turning on this little bed with these bath towels. Me blankets, not slept at all. Woke up in the morning, I'm coughing blood up. I don't know what that was about, but I was coughing blood up on the first morning for some reason. And I goes back in. It's probably the stress of getting the twin beds, to be fair. But I went back in, and there was the director, the actual owner of the hotel there. You'd think there'd be some sort of, we're really sorry about the mix-up, blah, blah, blah. You know, let's see what we can do. Do you want a free complimentary breakfast or some nonsense like that, whatever. None of that. No, none of that. I'm at fault. It's all my fault. No. I know what I booked. But first, I had to get someone back at home to email me the confirmation just to prove that I did, in fact, book a Comfort Plus room. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So not a great start so far. But then comes the show itself, and I get to the show, and I'm going down this alleyway, and I see a group of people there, Silver Stag Stacker, Sound Money Stacking. I think you were there, weren't you, CY?
I was indeed.
Sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, sorry, mate. So they see me, and I'm just darting past because I ain't got my pass yet. And because, TC, I'm like, one second. I'll just legs it through. And then you guys came and followed me down, didn't you? And I said to you, don't line up, guys. Just don't bother. The line was the whole way down. It was like all the way. I was like, no, I'm standing here. I'm having a fag. I'm hovering round that bloody turnstile, and as soon as it becomes time, I'm going through, mate. I learnt my lesson last year, but we did, didn't we? We got straight through. You don't queue at these things,
Yeah,
do you?
we just followed your lead and was straight through.
Straight through. No messing about. Straight through. So if you do go to World Money Fair, don't waste your time queuing. Just get yourself so you're somewhere near the front when it clicks over, because it's just a mass of people getting through at that point. You know what I mean? So we got through, and then me and you, we ran straight to the Perth stand, didn't we?
I think we split our focus. So you went for Perth Mint, I went for Germania.
Okay,
and then we met back up after.
Right, okay. I think I was still waiting in the Perth Mint queue though when you were finished at
That's
Germania.
right, yeah.
Okay.
See, that's the thing. It's like I wasn't too fussed with the Perth Mint because everyone was queuing for the 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, but originally I wasn't too fussed. But then when I joined you in the queue afterwards, I kind of changed my mind on that one, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. I'm glad. It's a wonderful souvenir every year. Raspberry, great to see you. And
really
anyone
is.
else who I've missed, thanks very much for coming in. But yeah, it's a wonderful souvenir every year. So I'm in the queue for Perth Mint. You're in Germania Mint for a bit, but obviously it takes longer at Perth Mint because people keep bloody queue jumping in front of you.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, we're all guilty of it. I mean, we're sat here talking about doing the exact same thing. You came from Germania and joined me in the queue. You know what I mean? So it was that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So I can't be too annoyed about it because everyone does it kind of like you let your own mates come in, don't you? You know what I mean? But there were a bit of that shenanigans going off, so it took us a while to get through Perth Mint. But that's every year. That's where I go first off because that's where your biggest queue is, and it takes a while to get through Perth Mint. Germania's not too bad. You're not waiting long to get served at Germania.
No, it really wasn't.
No, you know what I mean. So I knew that from the year before. So I went straight to Perth Mint. Got my 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, of course, and then after that, nice. I think I went straight to Germania after the 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. And I got we'll go through everything I picked up in a little bit, guys. But I got got a couple of the World Money Fair exclusive, the Berlin Bear 1 gram gold bar, and the 2026 Year of the Horse 1 gram gold bar. I picked up a few bits for the auction. One of the the majority of stuff I bought when I was over there was for the auction I did when I was there, which we'll get to because that's in a few days time. But we basically mingled for a bit, didn't we? Enjoyed the show, had a walk round, got a coffee and just took it in for a bit. I swung by the Whatnot stand, and I want to say, before we go any further, I want to say a massive thank you to two people. First of all, a huge thank you to Whatnot for putting on such an amazing event that they did and inviting me to do an auction live from the Money Fair. Incredibly generous of them, and I had such a great time. So thank you so much to Whatnot, and also a huge thank you to 𝗺𝗺metrics who were out there as well. They were joined up by the people at Sigma. Obviously, 𝗺𝗺metrics are a UK distributor for Sigmas. Fantastic people, they really are. It was wonderful to meet them, and obviously 𝗺𝗺metrics are the reason I'm able to take the Sigma machine to the shows twice a month to let you guys test them. So a huge thank you once again to the guys over at 𝗺𝗺metrics. But I went over to the Whatnot stand, and they had this huge Whatnot coin, didn't they? It was like a big foam coin, wasn't it?
Mm.
And they were doing a thing where it was a bit of a competition, and what you had to do is you had to flip it in the air. You had to call it, so you had to say black or yellow, and I just got that song in my head: black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. But you had to call it in air, so you threw it up, called it in air. And if you won first one, what you did is you won a Whatnot 2026 Whatnot World Money Fair exclusive copper coin. And I think Whatnot have done a fantastic job with these this year. It's a beautiful design. You've got the W for Whatnot. You've got Victoria right there. The lady for Germany. She's on the World Money Fair coins as well. And I think they did a great job with that coin. I think it's a beautiful coin. So
Beautiful design, yeah.
It was a great design, wasn't it? So if you got the first one right, you won the copper coin. And so I got it. I flipped it. Well, I called it, flipped it. And I'll be honest with you guys, when I flipped it, because it was such a big coin, I kind of clocked it the first flip. I knew how hard and how much, I had to put into it, because it was a Bigfoot coin, just to get it to flip the right number of coins and land, so it face planted itself down, FUD, and that were it. So it wasn't too difficult, but I got it once, got the copper coin, did it again. Then if you won it a second time, they gave you £15 credit on your Whatnot account to spend on whatever you like. And then if you did it again,
I'm still waiting for that, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I got mine. Mine came through.
Did you? Oh,
yeah, a day or
I
two
need
ago.
to send them a message, maybe.
It's only just come through. So yeah,
Okay.
Get a couple more days, and if not, send them a message. But if you got the third one, which I was the first, by the way, people, I was the first person to get all three. You know what I mean? Strut up there. Come on, give me that free silver. Free silver, you say? Come here. I'll have some of that. So if you got all three, you got upgraded to this, which is a stunning 1 ounce 999 fine silver coin. It's the silver version of the copper coin. And again, I just think Whatnot have done a fantastic job on getting these produced this year. Really have. So well done to you there, Whatnot. I mean, they're very valuable. If you were in my auction towards the end, you'll know they're an extremely valuable piece. Extremely valuable they are. But yeah, so that was fantastic. That was a great start to the show for me. So I walked in and, not been there long, and I've won an ounce of silver already. And this is, silver's still only just, but just for now, it does look fire. Oh, thanks to Access. It does, mate. It really does. But just for that moment, silver's still up there at price, and I've just won an ounce of it. So I'm like, yeah, get in. And then we carry on. And what me and CY were doing, and Nemo and a few of the others did as well. Now, I didn't do this last year. I regret not doing it last year. It's for World Money Fair Passport. It only costs you €15, and you have to go through all the different stands from all the different countries, and you get them stamp it, and they all give you a free coin. South Africa gave you 2 coins, which was very generous of you, but South Africa was very stingy with the gifts, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, I wanted a pen and a little jigsaw puzzle thingy, but they wouldn't let me. I could have a pen or a little puzzle thing. I think that was a bit harsh there, but 2 coins at least, which was nice of them. But it's fun. It was fun, wasn't it, going around and doing that?
That was great fun. Yeah,
It was.
Looking for all the different mints around the halls.
Yeah, and I highly recommend anyone does that. Now, we got towards the end of the day and we found out Nemo had already done it, didn't we? Before that, we were kind of just, and I was doing this on purpose, but I don't know about you, but we were kind of just meandering around, taking it in and finding one when we found it, weren't we?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Just kind of, I'm not a big fan of Neil deGrasse Tyson, but there's one clip that he does, it resonates with me. It's when he's in a shop and someone comes and says, is there anything I can help you with? And he turns around to him and says, if something along the lines of, if you show me exactly what I want, there's 0 chance that I'm going to find all the things that I don't want, or the things I'm not here to buy, all the little bits. So, which I'm glad we did, because
that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, for sure. You don't, the things that you just happen upon every now and again. So while we were, rambling around, we came across the Romanian mint, didn't we?
Oh, that was This is going to be a story that's going to live on for a while.
Oh, I'm going to be telling this story every year, mate. Every year when Germany comes around, we'll be retelling this story. I'm so chuffed with this one, guys. So we're at the Romanian mint, and we're talking to the last fair. Lovely lady, absolutely great mint. The reason we went to because they had the sword up, didn't they?
Yeah,
they had the sword
had a nice
up.
display there.
And obviously, as you guys know, I got a collection of swords, actual proper swords, and I love my little miniature silver swords as well. So it was a sword that attracted my attention. I went over and I was asking about a sword. I was saying, is it a real historic sword or is it a wall hanger? And she was telling me about it, and it turns out that they made the sword themselves. Really interesting. And then they got it's some kind of year set or something. It was €5. I don't know. I wouldn't have bought that. That. But at the same time, we brought this coin out here, this one, and this is the 𝗕𝗁 Transylvania antiqued high relief Let me put my gloves on. Antiques High Relief 2-ounce coin, and I'm saying, oh, how much is it? And I'm thinking, I'm probably not going to get it because it's probably going to be, quite expensive and all that. And she went through a list and she got it wrong. She whacking me lights and everything. She went right to the bottom of the list and saw something which had the same name on it, but I think they must have done a 1-ounce version or something, because she turned around and said €125. I was like, really? €125 for an antique high relief 2-ounce piece like that? And it, I was like, well, that don't sound right. So I bought it, and I bought the other one. I said, all right, €130 then for that. Take my money, see you, bye. And I bought it, and I was like, something like, one way or the other, something's gone wrong there. Either it's not 2 ounce of 999 sterling, it's either not 2 ounce of 999 pure silver like she said it is, or it's not that price. And unfortunately, I didn't have the Sigma on me at the time, did I?
Yeah, it was the one time you didn't have it with you.
One time I didn't have it. So I'm running around thinking everyone that I know that's got one, that might have one with me. So I'm going to the sellers and whatnot, and then I went to other people who might have one, and none of them had theirs on them. I was like, oh, damn it. And then I was talking to, I think it was Dani at Cardiff Gold, and he was saying there was someone selling machines, and I was like, oh, right, is it really? And I went over and I pretended to be interested. Like, oh, this machine here looks interesting. Can you tell me about it? And he came over and started looking. I said, oh, right. So what? I could just put this coin right here, for example. For no particular reason or anything. I could just put that on there, and you could test it for me and show me. He's like, yeah, tested it 999 fine silver. I was like, get in. We went back to the Romanian stand. We were going to buy them all, weren't we? We're like, yeah, we'll buy the lot. And unfortunately, the lady where she was like, yeah, we made a bit of a cock up on that one. We should not have sold it you for that price. And I was like, all right, fair enough. But they honoured it, didn't they? They didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Fair play to them. They stuck to it. And it's a beautiful coin and fantastic work. So a big shout out to the Romanian Mint. Do check them out. I did say, look, the least I can do for you is give you a good shout out. I'm not a big channel or anything, but I can give you a shout out. So please do me a favour and go over and check out the Romanian Mint, because they do have some fantastic bits. They really do. But other than that, the first day, we were just browsing, really, weren't we? Picking a few bits up. Have you got anything to add what you did when you weren't with me?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I went to the Germania Mint first, picked up a few bits there. Got like the 1 gram Berlin Bear 2026, so that was probably top of my list. Then I came and joined you, and we stayed in the queue for the Perth Mint. I decided to pick up a couple of kookaburras as well. I really had fun doing the passport with you. That was a great little run around the show, because again, like you said, you get to walk around, interact with the different mints and the people there, and like you said, come across things you might not have spotted ordinarily. I loved that when we went back to the Romanian Mint after they realized that they'd messed up the price. And he said, yeah, we realized. And we're like, because I would have picked one up if they had still not figured it out.
And then
when
when
she
interrupt,
said,
mate. But speaking of incorrect prices, you got a little boozy bonus yourself.
I was going to get to that, yeah.
Blood fart.
Yeah, that was the Germanian Mint messed up, and I think I told a couple of others as well. But what they had their little fractional 1/100th and 1/200th gold bars, and they had the price tags the wrong way around.
Yeah,
because they had the 200th priced at €75 and the 100th priced at €50. Now, I looked at it and I was like, am I getting my maths wrong? Or am I missing something here? Or have they messed up? So I bought one of the 100ths for €50. And then I came and found, no, you were somewhere else at the time. I think I found Nerd or Silver Stag, one of the two. And I told them, because I just wanted to clarify in my head, like, am I getting this right? And then they were like, yeah, they've got that the wrong way around.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was
we
on
went
my own
back
at
to
this point.
Germania.
I think at this point I was just looking for Berlin exclusive bits I could pick up for the auction at that point. So I was on my own because I got a message off someone. I think it was Nemo who sent me a message saying they've messed the prices up, and I didn't know what he meant. I sent him a message back.
Yeah, because when we found you later, we kind of went through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I went back with Silver Stag and Nemo, and we bought a couple more. So we figured that they were undercharging the 1/100s, but I'm hoping people didn't buy too many, because obviously that meant that the 200s were overpriced.
Yeah.
So if they lost money on the 100s, they probably made it back on the 200s. But
Exactly. Yeah.
we were kind of clever enough. But then by the time you got around, unfortunately, they figured it out and fixed it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because I didn't get a chance to pick any up at the cheap price. Unfortunately, I got there after they fixed it. But you can see what we did. Because like the 1/200th, 1/100th, 200's bigger than 100. So if you look at that and think, okay, that's very more expensive. But no, it's fractional. So the higher
but
that
that's
number,
what threw me off.
Yeah. It's kind of understandable how they did it, to be fair. But well done to you there, mate.
Yeah.
Congrats on picking those up. And everyone else
that was my little Brucey bonus.
Yeah. Which is nice, isn't it? It's always getting a little bargain or deal like that and coming away like you've cheated the system. It feels good, doesn't it?
It is. It is nice.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But, so yours is still better.
Well, I got very lucky. So I won the 1 ounce from Whatnot, early days. Then I got pretty much a 1 ounce free from the Romanian Mint not long after that. I started strong at the fair. So did. Strong. Bad start with the hotel, good start with the fair. I got pretty damn lucky. And not only that, so this is just a little thing, but you won't believe how jealous people got of this, because everyone wants one, guys, but they couldn't have one because we only had one left. So back in 2025, obviously, I've not mentioned this before, but you might know, I actually did an interview with somebody over in Germania. I have mentioned it. It was 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗃, the CEO of the Germanian Mint over in 2025. Fantastic opportunity, it really was. But I had one of these, the Germanian Mint magnetic badges. Dan from Cardiff Gold had given it to me at some point. I think he gifted me a Germanian Mint copper bar.
I really wanted one of those.
And I was so proud to have it. I really was. And I thought, what better than to wear it when I go and do the interview with Germania? Look at me with my little brown nose. You know what I mean? Look at me. I got my Germania. So I wore it to that, and it came off my tie. And I lost it last year, and I was gutted. I was so gutted about that. And when I went to a Germania stand, they had literally one. They had one. I was talking to the lady. I don't know if she remembered me from last year. I certainly remembered her. I was asking, if Simon was around or going to be around, because I was going to pop in and say hello. And I was asking about one of the other people I, met with last year, but I don't think they're at Germania anymore, etc., etc. But I noticed that, is there any chance, because I lost mine last year when I did the interview, is there any chance I can please have that badge? And one of them weren't going to do it. One of which was like, no, we've only got one, we can't do it. And the other one said, no, it's fine, you can have it. And I was like, yes, get in.
That's awesome.
So I was well chuffed about that. I really was, and I did. Everyone wanted it, but I was lucky enough. I got in there quick, and I got it.
Yeah, because I was trying to get one off one of the girls there, and she was like, "No, sorry, can't do it."
Sorry, mate.
I was like, "Oh, come on."
Sorry about that, but you know what I mean. But I'm glad I got it. Obviously,
well, if your other one turns up and you have two.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it ever is. I lost it like over a year ago, mate. So I don't think that's turned. I think this is actually it. I think this is the actual same one. I dropped it at Germania. They must have picked it up, repackaged it, and it just happened to be.
There you go. That's it.
It's just meant to be. But no, that was. I mean, for the fair, that was really it. Mainly going a lot of time spent mainly in the exhibition ones, because you got to look at it, and you'll probably agree with me. It's great now you've been, because you can refer to what you think I'm saying. But there's kind of two fairs in one, isn't there? Where there's the exhibition side of it and the seller side of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you've got two whores for exhibition. They are for your big mints. So they're for your Perth mint, your Germanium mint, Lithuanian mint, TNS coins, Aurum, so many
coin, them lot, yeah.
So many others, far too many to list. But that's all your big brands like that, and a lot of them aren't even selling. A lot of them really guttering, because there was one in particular. They had a beautiful bar, and I went up, "You selling?" And we weren't. A lot of them they're just there just to promote themselves, put the business out, deal with other businesses, display what they've got coming and that kind of thing, which is really guttering when some of it's really gorgeous. What was that mint that had that bloody giveaway where you didn't win anything? You won the opportunity to bloody buy something.
Oh yeah. Oh,
have you heard about? You heard this, guys? Right. I can't remember which mint
that was ridiculous.
I am so against. I'm just against this as a principle. I'm dead against this. They had a competition. Another glove for. I do apologise, guys, if you're hearing these on the microphone. It's not me. It's my gloves. So yeah, look, you had to enter a competition. You didn't win anything. You won the opportunity to buy one of their stocks, not a discount price or anything. You just had this product is so freaking up their own bums that you have to win a chance just to buy it. You know, get out of here with that, mate. I'm not interested. So yeah, that was a bit of that did my head in a bit. But you say the exhibition ores are mainly that. Exhibition ore 2 is more manufacturers, isn't it?
Manufacturing, that's right.
It's not just manufacturers. There are some. That's where Whatnot was for one thing, and obviously Whatnot aren't manufacturer. But that's where the Royal Mint was. They were right next to Whatnot. Goldback was right next to the Royal Mint. You had all these different places, and it's also, guys, where you got to do this. Now this year, we changed it this year. We didn't do this last year, but this year, what you had to do is you had to complete the passport. You had to get all the stamps, all the coins. Then you could go over to the minting experience. I've got a video on my channel from last year about how it's pretty much the same thing, and it shows you how you do it. I'll probably retag it and reuse it again in this year's video. But you got your stamp, and then that allowed you to go and mint your very own 2026 World Money Fair coin. And these are the official coins for the World Money Fair. You get to do it. It's been every year I've been, at least. They're beautiful coins. I really like them. You've got the lady there, the Victoria. Great design there. That's pretty much the same. I think it's exactly the same as last year. You've got an Ed inscription. They're all individually serialised, so it's got an individual serial number on it. I mean, this year's, I think they were like the Spotlight mint, weren't they? The Tower mint. They had a spotlight put on them this year. I think they were like the sponsored mint or something. And so you got great design for the Tower mint. Look, my serial number is 505. That's my serial number right there. And it's colourised. You've got the purple band on it. Last year it was red. And you got World Money Fair right there. And I think these are obviously not silver, but I love them. And I'm gonna collect them every year. Now every year I give the lady a little flutter of the eyebrows, and I mention a little thing called the duck racers. And I put my cap in hand and I start groveling. I say, please, lovely lady, please, can I have an extra one for the duck race? I'll tell everyone how amazing and wonderful you are. And for the last 2 years, they've said yes. They have said yes. So we have one for tonight's duck race. Also, I want to give a big shout out to the guys over at Aurum for producing these 25 milligrams gold foils right here. These are
also very cool.
They are very cool. They're UV. Right there, you got mantis shrimp right there. As you know, I love a mantis shrimp. They're so powerful. The kicks can they can punch through like big padded neoprene boots and give you cuts and everything. For the size of them, they're unbelievably powerful. They really, really are. But they were giving them out, and I mentioned the duck racers, and luckily, just as I did it, Nemo Numismatic CY. I think this is when I rejoined up with you guys, wasn't it? After I went on my own way.
Yeah.
because you guys came in. He's like, "What's that, duck racers?" And he's like, I've told you, it's all about the duck racers." You know what I mean? And you definitely helped me get a few. So a massive thank you to Ōrum, because they've given me a few. I think 3 of the 25 milligram gold notes. So there's going to be one in the next 3 duck racers with their details on them as well. So a massive thanks to Ōrum. But that was that was fantastic. But yeah, so you've got that side of it, and then outside of that, you've got your sellers' whores, and they're more like your it's milligrams, 25 milligrams, mate. So it would be 0.025. Okay. Thanks, Robot. I didn't realise what you were doing there. So, yeah. I knew it was 0.025, but I didn't know what it was in Oz. Apparently, it's the smallest. What was it saying? It's the smallest. Where's the rest of it? I don't know. It's got a card on it. It's the smallest official size for buying gold or something like that. It does say it on the card. I'll have to find it out at some point. But,
yeah, something like that. Something like that.
Yeah. But outside of that, it's much more like your normal coin fare that what you'd expect in the selling halls, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the selling halls were more like your collectible, your numismatics, and all of that. I mean, there was also some people selling bullion, but that's where you could kind of pick up all the dates.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Date runs and stuff like that. Which
for
was
sure. I mean, the way
really cool.
The way it looks and everything as well. Whereas if you go into the exhibition hall, you've got these big booths that they've had made with all the names and everything, and it all looks fantastic. But in the seller hall, they're just people on tabletop, aren't they? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
like
it,
on
yeah.
the coin fair, you know what I mean? Yeah, you will find bullion in there, but you know, the same as you would in a coin fair. You know, there will always be some guy there at least selling a bit of bullion. You will find some.
Yeah, it was honestly, but there was so much. Like for me as well, going that first year, there was just so much to see in the main exhibition halls on the first day. I didn't even get round to the sellers' halls. So much to see, so much to do.
Same here, mate. I avoid the seller halls on first day. There's more than enough to do in the exhibition halls. You know, it's
100%.
It's a packed day getting it in. You're tired. How tired are you at the end of that day walking around?
Honestly, really are. It just so much to do, so much to see.
And you've just landed the day before. Flying, for some reason, dehydrates you. I don't know why, but you've just landed the day before. You know, a bit different for me maybe, but I didn't have time to sort anything out. I was so dehydrated. It was freezing cold, guys. It really was. You know, your lips were just constantly chapped the whole trip, weren't they?
In all honesty, I haven't been that cold in a while. I mean, that's part of why I moved to Cyprus in the first place, to get away from the UK cold, and then to go back to Berlin, and that's even colder. Not used to it at all.
Well, it was a lot colder this year than it was last year. It was absolutely, and I was all right. I wasn't, I don't think anyone was moaning about the cold. We all dressed pretty sensibly. We all had our puffy jackets and everything, didn't we? You know what I mean? So, but it definitely wasn't warm, and it was a lot colder than it was the year before. In fact, last day as well. The last day was brutal.
The last day was the worst.
That was bad. And I wasn't dressed for it because I was wearing clothes I was flying in, so I had my big coat on instead of my puffy coat because it takes up more room in the case, so it makes more sense to wear that one rather than the puffy one. And it got down to something like -10 on that last day. It was bitterly cold that last day, waiting out in the for the plane. But yeah, no. So I agree with you. Stick to the exhibition halls on first day. I avoid them anyway, the seller halls, to the last day, because I just think I'll see what you still got on the last day, what you're willing to work with a little bit, because it's difficult.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to get good, to haggle at the World Money Fair. People are paying
haggle on the first day. Yeah.
There's a lot of fees people have to pay to be there. So first day especially, you're not going to get a lot of room on your haggle. But if you wait till last day, especially if you wait till towards the end of the last day, the last couple of hours, that's when you'll get your best deals by far. But a fantastic day on the first day. What's your as somebody who's new to this year? fresh pair of eyes. What was your first impression? What have you got to tell people now you've been there?
In all honesty, first impression, it was just so like overwhelming is one word I would use to describe it, because there's just so much to take in. Like, you just don't know where to look, obviously, like, now that I've been the first time, I'll have a bit more of a plan for next time.
Yeah. So just to interject quickly, mate, just so you know, stores are normally in the same place.
Okay.
So next year, your 𝗬𝗎 was in exactly the same place. Perth Mint was in exactly the same place. So
right,
it gets so much easier the following year once you've had that, because it can be the way we've got it with one place here, one place here, one place here, one place here. If you look at it from above, if you look at the map, it's a bit like the bloody crystal maze, isn't it? With all the different zones.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Aztec zone over here,
we discovered that when we were doing the passport hunt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I had a bit of an understanding where things were, because I'd been there the previous year. But the point I'm making the second year, because not only have you been and the layout of the building, because the stores are generally in the same places where the previous year, it gets so much easier in that respect.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was an amazing experience. I'm definitely planning on making it a regular thing. But like you said, the queuing at the Perth Mint to get the kookaburras, because I think now that I've got this year's, it's a great little souvenir.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to pick up future ones as well. The 𝗬𝗎 Mint, I love the 𝗬𝗎 Mint. They make some of my favorite products.
Yeah,
so that was really cool to go and see them.
Yeah.
But then it was really cool to kind of actually go to a big coin fair, and walk through all of the market halls afterwards, and see all of that, because again, I was hunting for a couple of old numismatics, like my Morgan dollars. I managed to find one of the three that I need. So I'm down to two.
I don't think we're not there yet, are we? We're on day one still, so this Morgan hasn't appeared yet. Just forget about it for now.
Yeah, exactly. yeah. No, but so day one.
Yeah.
Definitely, just taking in all the big mints and
all
of the really, really cool new coins and products on display, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, no, for sure, and I agree. That was my experience last year, for sure, 100% as well. So when that ended, I think you guys went your own way back to your hotel. I went back to my hotel. Got changed. Got myself into something a bit more comfier, and then we all went up to your hotel up at the 𝗵𝗍 Thursday night, didn't we?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. It was,
no, I came with you back to your hotel. We went and had some currywurst.
Was that the Thursday? Was it?
That was the Thursday.
Okay. I apologise, guys. I apologise. So, other people went back to the 𝗵𝗍, but you came with me. We got. No, are you sure that was a Friday, wasn't it?
I'm sure it was a Thursday, because then people were waiting for us at the 𝗵𝗍. We were a bit late, because then on the Friday, didn't we go to the?
You're not thinking of a shindig, are you?
No, because that was on the Friday.
That was on the Friday. That's when you came back to my hotel room, wasn't it? Which you might have been with me when taxi cost me 20 euros. And I was moaning.
Yeah, I was with you.
Yeah, okay. Well, see why I was with me. It's been a lot going off that week. I forget.
There's so much going on. It's easy to mix up the days.
Yeah. So CY came back on Thursday with me to my hotel quickly. I got changed, and then we went and it must have been Thursday, because we didn't have time to do this on Friday. We went straight to it. But me and Griff last year, we discovered this little place. It's right near the hotel where I stay at. It's a corner of the building. And I was saying to CY, it's the most local pub looking building you've ever seen in your life, like old school local pub from the 70s.
English pub, yeah.
Yeah, with the mirrors on the wall, with all the product mirrors and all the different ashtrays, all the different coasters, all the different mahogany wood everywhere. And was I wrong? Is it not just the most like English local pub ever?
It really was, honestly. It felt a little bit out of place. Like, what's an English pub doing in the middle of Berlin?
It's like you go home just very briefly. You know, we've got a dartboard there. It's brilliant. But
yeah, fruit machine, everything.
Yeah, fruit machines, dartboard. Guys, it literally feels like you've just walked into some little local pub from back in the 80s, 90s. You know what I mean? It's fantastic. But the reason I go there, the reason I wanted to go back was me and Griff discovered a year before that they just do the best currywurst I've had over in Germany. And how good was the currywurst there?
It was top notch.
Yeah. Now we were all right. We actually the bockwurst sausage for the currywurst. We actually only had one left, so they cut it in half and they gave us each. We each had half of one of those, and half was like it began with a K, and I can't remember what it was, but it was very nice, wasn't it?
I can't remember what it was called. Yeah, it was.
But it was really nice. So we had our currywurst, and then we got we got train, didn't we? Yeah, we got train.
Train
from there up to the 𝗵𝗍𝗄, and then we rejoined up with everyone at the 𝗵𝗍𝗄. Everyone was there, guys. It was fantastic. You know, the guys from Sigma.
That was a great first night. Yeah.
Oh, it was fantastic. 𝗕𝗂𝘂𝗺𝗕𝗂𝗔 had somebody there. Trusty Metrics had someone there. Cobra Stacker was there. NGMD was there. Blackyard Bullying was there. CY Sterling was there. Nemo's Numismatics, Silver Stag Stacker, Sam Mully Stacking. All of these absolute YouTube A-list, and then some plank cover stack collector with here and all. But no, that was a great night, wasn't it? Fantastic night that was.
It really was, yeah.
And we did.
Yeah, it was.
Sorry, go on, mate.
Sorry, go on.
No, go on.
No, I was gonna say it was again for me, kind of like just coming in. It was great to kind of be in a room with, like you said, all of these stacking YouTubers and whatever else. I was a little bit starstruck, like having a chat with Backyard Bully, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
But he's such a down to earth guy.
Yeah.
Really, like easy to talk to.
He is.
So that was an absolute pleasure. Cobra, as always, really great to see him as well. So yeah, great night.
Yeah, and we always, every year, at least one night we do something like that. In 2025, we went to the burger joint that was like 2 doors down from your hotel. And we all piled in there, and everyone got a burger. It was fantastic. And then this year, everyone just went to the 𝗵𝗍𝗄. We obviously got food from the currywurst place, and then that was first. So that's first day. And this is just the first day, guys. This is what we're talking about. It's high octane. Yeah. It really is. It takes it out of you. But that's just the first day.
The one thing that I would say that I'll probably do for next year is just take comfortable shoes. Because I was in my boots all day, and like they're not the worst, but I could have taken more comfortable shoes.
Oh, that was the first lesson I learned of Germany World Money Fair is take comfortable shoes. Whatever you do, take comfortable shoes. Last year, I only got the hand luggage. You know, with two hand, you got your little bag and your 10-kilo hand luggage bag. That's all I did. I had the interview with Germany. I've upgraded my because of Germany 2025. I've upgraded a lot of my filming kit. I've got the Osmo now. I've got just the tiny little lapel mics now. The year before, I had all these lights, all these different microphones, and all different kinds of stuff. It took up all my case just about. So I didn't have room for shoes in my case whatsoever. So I had one pair of shoes the whole time. It was my leather shoes, my smart leather shoes. Mate, I was saying to people, like, I could not. I was a cripple by the end of last year, and my feet had turned they're tan leather shoes, so they're like orangey brown, and my feet had dyed. They dyed themselves orange on the soles of my feet. It was the most minging thing ever. I was like, no way. No. So this year I bought them for hiking. They're only dead cheap from like, guys, hiking gear, Decathlon. Their home brand stuff is absolutely fantastic. It really is. So I bought a pair of 𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 hiking boots. They're waterproof. the high top boots, so you got the ankle support, really really comfortable, and although they're probably the cheapest pair of half decent boots in the shop, they're brilliant, they're comfy, and that's a huge lesson to learn. Do make sure you've got comfortable shoes with you, but first day's done. You've gone back to bed. I've come back to my hotel, got the train. As I do, I don't bother with the taxis for a number of reasons. One, it saves me on money, and two, I've had some horrific. We'll get to one of them very shortly, but I've had some horrific journeys in taxis over in Berlin. I truly have. I've likened it to Beirut. The roads over there. It's no man's land. You know what I mean? So you
mentioned on several occasions. Yeah.
I like the trains. I do. So I got the train back. It's late at this point, and I'm like, sod it, I'm getting to bed. But to go through, I want to show. So you've had a look. Obviously, you've seen the 2 ounce high relief. Is of course this year's 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗀. We've got the red and green Ampelman this year. Last year was the red. The year before that was green. I assume next year they'll go back to green and then red. I don't know. We'll wait and find out. You've also got this. Now this again, beautiful coin. I really like it. It was made by the France Mint, and just a little keepsake and souvenir of the World Money Fair. But a lovely little piece.
Nice as well, yeah.
It'll go in my WMF collection box, and then obviously you've got the Year of a Horse gold bar here. Now I might sound really stupid here, guys. I found something out. Now, I would credit to 𝗀𝗶𝗃. He was the one who told me this. Now these bars from Germania Mint, all right. You'd think it were colorized, wouldn't you? You'd say that's a colorized bar, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
No, they're not. No.
But
it's a plain ass bar.
What is that?
It's a plain ass bar. It's
right.
for plastic. It's for plastic assay card.
Is it
It's not. If you cut this open and took the bar out, the bar would be completely plain.
It would be a plain. That makes some sense because
I don't like it though.
They're normal.
A bit deceptive.
No. Yeah, it is because it does.
You
look
would
like
think.
I
would have assumed
on the bar. Yeah.
Yeah, and same say creds to 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃, but I would have assumed that if you'd have cut this out, it would still have that pattern on it. But no.
Have that pattern on it.
No.
But if you look at, I'm looking at the back of the 1 gram Berlin bear.
Yep, same.
And
same
you
thing,
can
mate.
still see the pattern of the fur of the bear.
Yep.
So yeah, that's actually,
Yeah, so it was barely.
Fact.
That's what we were talking about. That's what we're talking about, because I said it was colorized. So it's not, is it? I said yeah. On the back, like the year of the animal bars, we colorize the back to match it in with the bigger picture. Well, no, it's not. It's just for plastic. And I thought. So that was 10 points taken away from Germania Mint. That one was. Sammy said, I do like big old bars. It's not. No, I know, but I wasn't aware of that, and I would have assumed it was. But yeah, fair play. But they're still great bars, and I'm never going to take it out of the assay card anyway.
Oh no, same.
So it's kind of same difference, isn't it? You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So
one bar that I wish I had picked up and I didn't is from the Pressburg Mint. They had a little 1 gram gold bar. And the pattern on that is just gorgeous.
Right, yeah.
Guys, definitely look that one up. See this little 1 gram gold bar is just such a pretty design. Really, really nice.
They do.
I wish I'd picked one up.
I'm not surprised, mate.
Yeah.
Pressburg Mint do fantastic work. They really do.
Yeah, they really do.
Sorry, just bear with me 1 second. I'm just keeping an eye on the Clyke count. How many times you've all licked the Clyke?
Yeah.
Clyke, am I singing to you? Oh, I'm not halfway, guys. Come on, show some love. Lick that Clyke one, guys.
Come on,
Lick
guys.
That Clyke. Come on, here we go. We've got some great items for the giveaway later. We'll go through that in a little bit. So that's first day done and dusted. Next day we've got a little bit of a lie-in.
Oh, Silver Stag picked one up. Really nice.
What's that? Oh, the Pressburg one. Yeah. Well done,
Pressburg
Stag.
one, yeah.
Well done, Stag. He gets some fantastic bits every year. He does. He really does. He's got a Silver Stag. He's got some wonderful, wonderful pieces. He truly, truly has. So next day, got a little bit of a lie-in. I think I got up about 10 a.m., something like that. So not too early. Got up, got my sense sorted, got the train up to the Millia to meet up with you guys. There was me, you, Sam Money Stacking, and Nemo's Numismatic, and we all had a boys' day out in Berlin, didn't we?
We did.
We absolutely did. It was fantastic.
That was great fun.
It was. It was. So last year when I was there with CoinNoob, one thing I always like to do is when I get to a hotel, we've always got one of those pamphlet boards, and you've got all the different sites you can go and see, local museums, local attractions, all that kind of stuff. We've all got a pamphlet in there, and you can get some fantastic ideas of places to go and see while you're away somewhere. And last year I was just flicking through it, and one caught me at my eye. It was like, Samurai Museum. That sounds all right, actually, a samurai museum. And it turns out
that was a great shout.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It turns out Berlin's got Europe's largest private collection of samurai memorabilia. And last year, me and Griff really wanted to do it, but we just didn't get time to. We were too busy. We had too much planned to do, and there was no time to do it. So this year, that was kind of one thing that I really, that was important to me to do. I'd not got a chance to do it for the previous year. And we booked tickets for the show in advance, met up with you guys. We had one of the most treacherous. This honestly, guys, it was deadly. Me, Sans Money Stacking, Nemo's Numismatics, and CY Sterling. We braved the cold. We truly did. Like, it was treacherous. I went down about 4 times. I mean, one time was my own fault. It was my own. Like, I can be such a child at times. It's true. I hold my hands up to it. But we were walking to the Samurai Museum. There was this one bit where the pavement really went down, an embankment quite steep, and one of the more smarter members of the group turned around and said, "Oh, be careful, everyone coming down here." And there was one member of the group who was probably a little less smart than everyone else and thought, "Oh, that looks like fun." Ran up to it and tried to slide the whole way down.
Yeah.
Got about 3/4 of the way, spun around. Literally landed on my face, bust my lip. I've got a video. I've got a bust lip. You can see all blood on my lip. I've got a bruised my cheek. I had the tiniest bit of a black eye as well. It was hilarious. It really was.
Yeah, a little bruised cheek. But the funniest thing was, all I heard was, "Watch this," and then I see Stack Collector come sliding down. Honestly, like, when something happens and then you kind of see it in slow motion, but there's nothing you can do to prevent it.
That's the Stack
exactly
Collector. You see it in slow motion, but you can't stop it.
Yeah, that's exactly. But literally, all I heard was, "Watch this," and then I just see you come sliding down. Yeah, it was hilarious.
I couldn't stop. I'd bust myself, and I just could not stop laughing. I was just chuckling my head off. I was. But we carried on.
The conditions were treacherous. Yeah.
Look, the road, the tarmac road itself had been gritted, obviously, and the cars, for the majority of it was fine. But I don't know why it's so different over there. But it's like they go out their way to not grit the pavement. It's like they go out their way.
Help that. No, true. But it also didn't help that we took this tiny little path, like, round behind, like, along the riverbank and whatever.
You mean when 3 of us were trying to keep to the main street and go round, and then one of us was saying, "No, we've got to go this way." I'm not. No, look, you was telling me go this way. We're going this way. It's like, yeah, but surely we'll get out. Surely we're going to get out. Right? Okay, we'll go this way. Looks like fun. No names mentioned. But yeah, I will point that out. So we've got
a story to tell. So
yeah, and it was fun, but it was truly treacherous. It really was.
It really was.
But we got there eventually, and the TSC didn't do whatnot on Monday, not because he was tired, because he just wants us to see something like that. Something like that, man. No, it wasn't too bad. I mean, you could see it bruise on my cheek and you could see me bust lip, but the black, I mean, to be honest with you, I was so tired, my eyes were so dark anyway. You couldn't. Somebody sent me photos. I can't remember which one. You know, a couple of people sent on me, but somebody sent me photos when I did the ducky claw at the end, and I look like I'm 70. I look so bad. I look so bad. I'm like, who's that old guy there? Jesus, honestly, it was awful. But I was so shattered. I really was. My famous last words. Well, that and me too, directors. Hey, watch this! But we got there, and I was pretty blown away by it instantly at the Samurai Museum, weren't you?
It really was something.
Yeah, it was. Me and Nemo were joking. Me and Nemo was talking about this months ago when we were joking, and I said to Nemo, I said, look, I half wish, I really, I've got something about, when you watch a film, you watch a film and it's so bad, the film's so bad it loops around to become good again. You know what I mean? Like the world's most...
So bad it's good, yeah.
Yeah, the world's cheapest horror movie, but it's so cheesy, it's actually funny. Like The Room. Do you know the film The Room?
Yeah.
It got remade by James Franco, didn't it? You know what I mean? It's so bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's so bad. It's absolutely... No, I didn't. I did not hit her. I didn't. Ah! That's literally it. That's literally so funny. It's so funny. I was kind of hoping it was going to be a little bit like that. And I was blown away by it. I really was. We walked in and it was like, we had all these fantastic, beautiful glass cases, all these different lights and projections and all these different things. And we had such a wonderful collection of samurai memorabilia. The swords, the guns, when we had the really early, like the more hand cannons, really. They were just like miniature cannons we used to carry around. They had all the masks, all this different kind of stuff. And it was truly, truly wonderful. If you do go across for the Money Fair, Nerd UK, I'm looking at you. I highly recommend it, and I'll do it again next year with you. It's so good. I'll go back. I don't know.
I'll second that.
Yeah, it's so good. I'll go back happily and go and do it again. But we had a bit of fun at the end, didn't we? we had our
that was.
This is Samurai TSC, son. And then don't forget. You do not, guys. We had a good old laugh about this, but never, ever, ever go into battle without your penis sword. Your penis sword is we were laughing at ages, weren't we, about that? It's the most important piece in battle. It really is. You have your little hand sword right there, your little tiny one, but your penis sword, that's where it's at. There's another one here. I think this one looks a little bit more like me. It does look a little bit more like me. But they were a lot of fun. There was just like a photo booth and Berserker Samurai. I like that Berserker Samurai. And you just had your photo taken, and you could turn. You had all different designs, didn't you? You could use, and I chose that one. You had a really good one made, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna put that. In the stack.
Yeah, whack it in there. We are going to be sending the pictures over to Nemo to do some magic, maybe make a little scene.
That would be
fantastic. See why he's going to pop his in Snapchat Interact. Can't wait to see that. But so we did that. Here we go. See why, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Look how menacing you look.
Yeah.
I mean, your sword is literally nothing but handle. Like
pretty much.
And is that the same handle going behind you? Is it like just one massively long handle? That's all it is. Fair enough. Missing your penis sword, you don't go into battle without that, mate. Come on, you know better than that. But that was a lot of fun, and the history of it.
It was cold.
It was sick. As the kids say, it was badass blood, innit? You know what I mean? Do you know? But no, it was a lot of honestly, it was a lot of fun, and I'll be doing that again next year. So we got that ended, and we were all at the end, and you and Nemo in the gift shop, and I went out for a cigarette, and I had a little moment, and I was like, oh, do you know what?
And then we turned around, and you disappeared.
Well, this is what I'm getting at. I went out for a cigarette, I had a little moment, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to get walking. Everything hit me, I was so tired, I had a hot flush, I was like, I'm just going to start walking slow, and I'm sure they'll catch me up. And I'm walking, and like no one's behind me. It's like, okay, fair enough. And I get there because we're going to Brandon Gate at this point. And what we were going to do is someone had left Zeus had left some silver there as a little treasure hunt, and we were going to try and find it. And nerd, you're not wrong, brother. You're not wrong there.
Pretty much.
We were going to try and find it. And if we got to it first, I mean, Marinate Big Man got it to it first. So creds to you, mate. Well done to you. Congratulations. But if we got it first,
well
we were going to put it in Stacker Social's giveaway because there was four of us there. At first, we had the idea. BPA.
BPA.
What's that? Fantastic. Sure, bollock dallock with leather sheep. I need one in my life, BPA. I need one of those. But yes, AKYH. Just ignore that last bit, Jesus. But yeah, so first idea was, we'll sell it. How about we sell it? We split the diff, and then someone said, oh, why don't we just stick it on as a giveaway? And it's like, yeah, no, that's a great idea. So I'm walking up. Just wanting to have a slow walk up, thinking people will catch me up. These guys, and I'll be honest with you, it was like something. It did slip through my head, but I'd like to get there first and just photograph them all, just to prove I was. I'll leave them where they are for everyone else to get here, but I'm going to photograph them just to prove that I could have, if I wanted to, I could have had them. All right, but no, they were too smart for me because by the time I got there. Ode's here and Nemo jumped in the taxi, didn't you cheats?
Well, the thing is, like, you'd walked up and we had no idea. Like, we just thought
I thought you were following.
Scarpered up to try and get a head. Because I was caught up in the gift shop. I had to buy myself a miniature.
I didn't realize because you and Nemo went to gift shop where me and Simon Stacking were kind of done. And
that's right, yeah.
And I thought everyone was walking out, you know what I mean? But I didn't realise you actually stopped a little bit longer to go to the gift shop.
Yeah, but that's it. So, we kind of realised that you'd walked off, that money came after you, and then Nemo and I were kind of like lagging behind. And then we thought, why don't we jump in a cab and beat them both there?
Yeah. So I get there and I see these two. I spotted you first and I'm walking up to them, thinking I'm filming, being all kinds of funny, going, oh, we have a pair of greater spotted tits here in the... didn't press record, lost it all. I fell over about 4 times on my walk to Brandenburg Gate, by the way. You made the right choice getting a taxi. One of the times I fell was right next to the river and I had my phone in my hand because I'm using Google Map and it nearly flipped out my hand straight into the river. I was like, no, get here.
That would have started.
But yeah, so we got there. We had a little quick look at the Brandenburg Gate, but then CY went out his way to arrange a little trip to a cigar lounge while we were over there, didn't you, buddy?
Oh, it had to be done.
Yeah, tell the people about the cigar lounge you chose and why you picked that one.
Well, again, we kind of thought second day we'll do a little bit of sightseeing, and we've been saying about getting together and smoke some cigars.
We have for months. We were definitely at some point we were going to do it, and see why. Guys, he's been around from day one with the community. You've been producing some fantastic videos for years now. But one thing we came to know about CY very early on is CY is the community cigar guy. He really is. You know your stuff when it comes to cigars,
thanks,
don't you, buddy?
I know a bit.
He's dead modest, but he don't. Like. To most people out there that don't know about cigars, you'll be like, "Oh my word!" How do you know all this kind of stuff? You know what I mean? You're a bit of an aficionado.
Oh, thank you. But So we've been saying about having a little smoke at a cigar lounge. So I thought I'd take it upon myself and find one kind of central, either close to the Malia or as we were going to the Brandenburg, and. As luck would have it, there's a cigar shop and a cigar lounge in a hotel literally next to the Brandenburg Gate. So we went there. So And
And CY, can I just say, guys, CY treated me, Nemo, to a very, very nice cigar while we were there. Thank you so much for that, CY, buddy.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, mate.
I really did. It was wonderful. And it was a nice, that was a nice moment. Now, we're going to not go into too much detail with this, guys, because we had a bit of a moment. We bonded a little bit in the cigar lounge, didn't we?
We did.
We
did.
We spoke about some stuff which probably, it's not really for a public live stream. Nothing bad, but we kind of opened up a bit and had a bit of a lads bonding moment together over a cigar in the cigar lounge, which I thought was a lovely touch. It really was, and it was one of my favourite memories of the whole trip. That was, but
definitely.
You walk in, and this was my experience as somebody who's been to a cigar lounge or two in the past, and as you know, guys, I smoke the odd cigar. I'm not like CY. I know a few bits, but not to the point CY does. But I walk in this little shop. I mean, one question I asked CY this. I was like, how do they get away with smoking in there? Because cigar lounges, you can smoke in them. And it's like, how do they get away with EU laws on that? And I looked into it because a cigar lounge can have a special license for it because it's the nature of a business.
Yeah, it's all about licensing.
Yeah, exactly. But there's few business. You have to be that kind of business, but there's a few businesses out there where you can, and cigar lounge is one of them. So we walked into this little shop area. Got some wonderful pieces in the middle on display. These wonderful boxes, etc. And there's just wall-to-wall cigars. Wall-to-wall cigars, absolutely beautiful. It's a Havana shop. Havana. So it only did cigars from Havana. Cuban cigars from Havana, and we gave a range to CY, and we said, look, because he was treating us to a cigar, so we said, dealer's choice, mate. Whatever you want to get us will be muchly appreciated. The prices were fantastic compared to cigar bonding for sure, Ian, mate. Yeah. Well, compared to over here in the UK, and you buy your cigars from the UK, don't you? You don't use the same website as me, don't you?
When I'm in the UK, I use the website that I've sent you, but for the most part, I've stopped buying in the UK because now that I can get them in Cyprus, obviously I live in Cyprus, so we don't have the same kind of taxes on tobacco and alcohol, so we pay a lot less.
I noticed that. No, same amount of taxes at all. Half as much, mate. What I thought was going to be a 30 quid cigar was like €14.
That's right, yeah.
Crazy, really crazy, but really nice cigars. I really, really enjoyed that. So as I say, mate, thank you so very much. APM, how are you doing, buddy? And everyone else who I missed,
in the
guys.
Chat.
I do apologise if I missed anyone, but great to see you, APM. He's a good friend. APM is a great guy. He really is.
Great guy.
So then we did the cigar lounge, and then Nemo, bless him, his stomach weren't taken to local delicacy very well, was it?
Unfortunately, he was suffering a little bit.
He was suffering, famously suffering, should I say, because we all got to know about his dodgy tummy. Everyone got, all the Stackers Social, all the people over, we all got to know about it. So yeah, bless him. At this point, he went back to the hotel, not feeling too great. Sam Money Stacking had already gone back straight to the hotel because I don't think he smokes anyway, did he? So he didn't bother coming to the cigar lounge. He went straight back to the hotel. But then me and CY jumped back on the train and we came back to my hotel very quickly. We got changed. In fact, we went to your room first, didn't we?
We're back to mine first.
Yeah, you got changed into Smart Cars. Back to my hotel, I got changed into Smart Cars, and then on the Friday evening, Whatnot hosted a shindig, a little event, a little mixer, as it were, for the Whatnot community and all the sellers, etc. I was able to get a +1, which CY was helping me with the auction, so I asked him. But I also,
Thanks again for that, by the way.
No, thank you, mate, and it was a pleasure. But we could have got. A few extra people could have gone as well. I sorted that out with Whatnot, etc. But I think people were feeling a bit unwell or tired, etc. But CY joined us down there. Cobra Stacker was there, of course, and then there was all the different Whatnot sellers: Oliver's Bullion, Haven's Precious Metals, ER Bullion, Next Day Bullion, Granite City Bullion was there as well. SJD, SWJ, etc. Greenvolt.
So many.
They were all there. They were all there, and it was fantastic to meet them all and just have a little hangout. Whatnot was paying for everything. Whatnot paid for all the drinks. There was talk about snacks, light snacks, but no light snacks ever appeared. I was quite disappointed with that.
Same.
Yeah,
I did have a few cocktails, and those snacks could have helped, but
Yeah. I mean, there was like a cucumber or something in cocktail. I think that's what we meant by light snacks, mate. It was like the bits of fruit, the bits of potpourri you got in your cocktail. You know what I mean? That was your light snack. I was having fun with it, guys. So I don't drink, and it was a bit of a cocktail bar. So I was kind of forced to go onto the virgin cocktail menu. And if you don't know what a virgin cocktail is, it's just a cocktail without any alcohol in it. So it's just a fruity drink, really. But I was having fun with it, and this is another time where I don't like to take things too seriously all the time. And I was like, okay, what's the funniest cocktail I can have right now? So first off, I started off with a sober smash. That's a sober smash. That was quite nice, actually. That had cucumber in it, and it was green and tasted really, really healthy. But it was really refreshing, actually. It really was refreshing. And then I was like, sober smash is funny, but it's not good enough. So my next round, I got myself a Pilates Princess and a Pinky Promise. That Pinky Promise, how nice was it, though? How nice was that Pinky Promise?
That was so good, yeah.
It was like a sherbet. It was like pink and sherbet, and taste-wise, it was actually really, really freaking nice. The Pilates Princess just tasted a bit like straight up cranberry juice, if I'm honest with you. So I wasn't too fussed about that.
Yeah, it's fruity.
But it was a fun little evening, and fair play to Whatnot. Nah, I wasn't too much of a fan of a venue this year. I would have drank with May. You could have done. You absolutely could have drank as many as you wanted. But if you had a rule that you could drink until you were too drunk, as soon as anyone started making a tit of themselves, then they were going to get cut off. But
I was dangerously close. Like
you
I
were
said,
merry.
If there had been some,
I could tell you were merry.
Yeah, I was definitely merry. But I cut myself off because there was no food. So if I'd had any more, it would have gone too far. But
no, you were definitely at the right stage where I could tell you'd had a drink and you were enjoying yourself, but you were definitely still in control of yourself, and you weren't making you weren't doing anything daft or anything. You were still very much in control. So yeah, you were at a good level, you were, mate. But yeah, free drinks. The year before was free food and drinks. They kind of do something every year, or have done for the last 2 years. Whatnot have, and I hope they continue to do so, because it is a lot of fun. But that ended a little bit earlier than I thought it was going to end.
Same.
Yeah, I was a bit annoyed with the bar.
I thought it was going to go on a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, because we got there. First off, we got there, and like I got a chair for myself, and someone ran over and told me I wasn't allowed a chair because our group wasn't good enough. Our group didn't deserve the chairs. Another group's reserved.
Can't take it from.
I was like, well, our group's reserved as well. Do we not have a right to sit down too? I mean, they're not even here yet, mate. You know what I mean? Like, you just got an empty table with chairs. All right, fair enough. And then we sat down. So we were sat, and then we came over to like, no, you can't sit on this table. Like we had this little area that was clearly not big enough for the group that was in there already, and this little table we'd booked for a couple of ladies to sit in there, which I didn't mind too much, because I don't know if you noticed, I got talking to them. Wonderful.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, lovely ladies they were, lovely ladies. But then, they came over and said we had to, that was going to be our last drinks, and we didn't have the area anymore, and get out, and your money's not good enough for us. So I love, but what they did was fantastic, absolutely wonderful. It really was. And it was. To pay for it all, absolutely fantastic of them. But a lot of the dealers who had had a few drinks, I think some of them went off and did some stuff. I heard that people went bowling, went and did some bowling and had a drink. I think the Whatnot guys went bowling afterwards. Me and you, it was quite funny, guys, because we said, all right, we'll walk in that direction of my hotel until we get to a taxi. And we ended up walking all the way back to my hotel anyway, didn't we? Because we didn't see a taxi.
Yep. Didn't even see a single taxi on the way.
No, I didn't even see a single taxi. But what we did, I got myself a kebab on the way home, and I got myself a steak kebab. It sounds like it's for future. It's not. It's not. I don't know why, but steak on a kebab just doesn't.
Good try.
Yeah, it's worth a try. Don't get me wrong, worth a try. But I'd have rather have just stuck to my lamb doner. I'll be honest with you. But we had a decent walk back, didn't we? A slow one because of the ice, but a nice walk back. And then I picked picked the kebab up, etc. Went back to my hotel, and this, unfortunately, just when things went a little bit south for good old 𝗕𝗺 here. Bless you, mate. Bless you. We're going to my hotel, and we go over to Kant, and we order a taxi for 𝗕𝗺, which we say is going to be there in 4 minutes. I got a plate and a fork for me kebab as well. Went up to my room, said to you, because I was going to wait for you, and you said, "Nah, go upstairs and have your kebab. Don't let it go cold." So I left.
Yeah, because they said it was going to be a few minutes.
Yeah,
so.
a couple of minutes. Fair play to you. Thanks for that. He said, "Don't, go and get your son off, mate." So I did, and I thought, at fair play, I'll go off. I got up to my room. I put my kebab on my radiator to keep it warm, while I messed about a little bit. And I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna poke my head out window just to make sure he got off all right. Just for my own peace of mind. And it's been a few minutes by this point. It's been a few minutes. I've got my son changed and stuff like that, and I'm expecting to open window, see an empty pavement outside, and the world's good. I open window and I'm like, 𝗕𝗺? You still here?
Yeah, still there.
Still waiting. He's like looking at me, still waiting. I'm like, what the hell is going on, man? And I comes down and I'm like, what's going on? And then we're waiting around like we've just left the desk. We could have gone to a bar and helped ourselves to whatever we wanted. They weren't bothered, just left us there. So we were waiting around, like, where is anybody? And then we come here and we say, oh, is he here? Is he here? Try and tell you he's already here. Went back out, nobody there. Went back downstairs.
No one there.
Still no one there. And I came back up. You'd come in to get them to chase it up, and I went back up to a room, and I opened window and I saw a taxi pull up, so I ran back down, didn't I, and said, "Oh mate, it's just pulled up. One's just pulled up. I think that's probably it." So that was really annoying for you because it was a good. What was it? Probably 20 minutes or so.
20 minutes, yeah.
Which fair enough. Look, if someone tells you a taxi is going to be 20 minutes, fair enough. That's the most normal thing in the world. Exactly. It really is. But when they tell you it's going to be 3 minutes or it's going to be here in literally any second now.
Yeah, 3 minutes, 5 minutes here.
And then they tell you it's
20.
Then they tell you it's here.
Yeah.
No, it's here, mate. Well, it's not because I was stood out. Oh, it's here, just like I ordered a twin room. Is it? We have this wonderful ability of twisting and warping reality in this hotel. You tell me a taxi's outside. It's not. It's not outside. Oh, no, it is. No. Computer says it is. Computer says you ordered a twin room. I'll burn that bloody computer next year, I tell you. But that's our end at Friday. But it was a good day Friday, wasn't it? I needed Friday.
It really was.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a nice day out. Like, kind of, again, first time in Berlin for me, so it was nice to kind of.
I'm not. Ian's just let the twin room go. TSC. How much was I raving about that twin room?
We heard about that twin room the whole time we were there.
I was not happy. It was like a miniature World War III on the Thursday morning. To the point. Nah, and I had to end up walk away at the end because I just thought someone's gonna end up filming me and I'm gonna look like one of these Karens online or something. You know what I mean? But I walked out and I'm having the fag, and to the exact opposite of that, this guy just took it upon himself to get up, walk out, and come out and say, "Yeah, well done to you, well done." And it turns out like we're all there, we're all there at this hotel. All of us have paid for a double room, and we've shoved us all in twin rooms. It's like, what are you doing to people? You can't do this. You know what I mean? So I was the voice of the people.
Booked all the doubles.
Yeah, I was the voice of the people for that moment, and I was tired, and I just like, right, okay, but we sorted it out. But that was a Friday, and that was more of it. I didn't go to the show. I didn't go to the show. Silver Stacker went to the show, but it was a good day. It was really a nice day. Some nice, places seen. Do set of poker chips with the picks in the centre. What do you mean, Jonathan, buddy? What do you mean? we've all got poker chips, haven't we, bud? See why? It's all about the poker chips. It's all about the poker chips. But
I need to get more done.
Yeah, for sure. Sammy, how you doing, mate? I've seen you in the chat. I'm sorry, buddy. It's great to see you here, mate. So that was Friday. That was the social day. It wasn't anything to do with show. Just relaxing, seeing a few sights, and just having a bit of fun. And it was a lot of fun. The Saturday was back to the show because some people flew home on Saturday. 𝗀𝗵𝗏 flew home on Saturday. I think Silver Stag flew home on Saturday.
Yeah,
which I did
the afternoon, I think.
I did the previous year. I flew home on Saturday, but from now on, I'm going to stay till Sunday. I think I'm either going to get there early on this Wednesday, like up to Berlin Poker. I don't know. Tridell did the Berlin Poker Chips, mate. I got one. He handed out to people that were there, didn't he, Tridell? But Tridell had the Berlin chips this year, mate. But yeah, so the Saturday back to the fair, and this is the big one for me, guys. So at this point, you know, I've had fun at the show, and I've had fun at the museum, etc. But up till this point, there's been this big black cat cloud over my head, and I've not been able to fully relax because, as I'm sure many of you will know, the Saturday at between 12 midday and 2 p.m. German time, so 11 till 1 UK time, I did a live auction with Whatnot, and I was joined by CY Sterling. He came and he was a helper, and I can't tell you how much of a help that was, mate. You really did.
That was great fun.
So much help for me. Now, people know that we do a little thing around here. We've given 30 points away up to you. But people know that I like to do a little thing called the groin coin game, whereas I give out points for people who do things and get involved and help out and are interactive with the chat, etc. And when someone gets to 100, they win a troy-ounce of silver, and then the scores get wiped, and we start all over again. CY, you were such a big help for me over this trip with the auction, and picking a few bits up for the auction and all that kind of stuff. You were such a huge help. I am going to award you 30 groin coins.
Oh, thank you.
At the moment, you're on 70 groin coins.
Ooh.
So that puts you up to 100 groin coins. Now,
oh, no way.
I've got to give you an ounce of silver. What ounce of silver could I possibly give you that would be a nice momentum of the trip and the experience and the auction that you were such a big help with? Well, I spoke to you the other day, didn't I? And I said, I think you should have one of these as a souvenir, the copper Whatnot rounds.
You did?
I did, yeah. Because I think you should. But because you've just won the groin coin game, now you announce the silver, I think we should make it a set. And I'd like to present you with your winnings for this round of the groin coin game. The Whatnot 1 ounce, 1 troy-ounce, fine silver, WMF 2026 silver coin, my friend.
Oh, mate.
You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome, boy.
Oh, I'm speechless, mate. Thank you so much.
This is why I wanted to get you on tonight, if I'm honest.
Oh,
come on.
Dude, honestly,
No, mate, you were such a huge help to me. Now, as we said earlier, on the first day, I won one of those for myself. Now, not only that, guys, Whatnot were fantastic, and Whatnot actually gave me 2 of those on the Saturday, as well with a load of copper ones. And the idea was that there was one for me to keep, which is that one just there at the back there. That's my Whatnot 1 ounce round. So there was one for me to keep, one for me to sell, but I also won one on the first day. So it so happens that I've sold one, I've kept one for myself, and there's one there that you can enjoy yourself, my friend. And
incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much.
No, mate. Thank you so much. Honestly, I can't. I put a lot
Sammy,
on you.
you're not wrong. I swear, I'm feeling very
Oh, mate.
just teary, mate.
Oh, buddy.
I'm overwhelmed.
Oh, mate. Well, honestly, mate, I put a lot on you that over those few days. You know, you came to the Whatnot Shindig with me, you know, which I knew people there, but not all that well. And having you with me there, you know, it was made it a lot easier for me. The help you did with the actual auction itself, writing down the names, etc., invaluable, mate. You know, you know me, I don't like doing item on screens on my auction because it can get to be a real mess when you come to packaging. And I like to take the time, photograph each item, put the details up there, and it just makes it so much easier. Now, with me being over in Berlin, obviously, like we said, I bought the exclusive stuff on the first day so I could get it before it sold out. The stuff from the whores I didn't buy until the Saturday, so I literally bought all the numismatic stuff just before the auction, didn't I?
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't have time to do any kind of listing. The stuff I bought on the Thursday, that was all listed. So that's why some of the stuff was listed on the Saturday, a lot of it wasn't. And that was all the stuff I bought on the Saturday. And CY sat there for the whole auction, writing down every item on screen. He wrote down the name of the item, who bought it, you know, how many of this we'd done, how many of that we'd done. And I just don't think I'd been able to do it without you, mate. I don't think I would have been able to do it without you. So I've been thinking about it. And I thought to myself, you know what? You were part of the auction with me. You know, you was as much part of that auction with me as anything. So, you know, you deserve that, mate. You really do. So, congratulations to you. Well done on winning. I think this is your first round of the groin coin.
It is. So,
well done.
Thank you for that, but also thank you for the incredible. Like, I wasn't expecting that at all.
You're welcome. And you know how much they're worth because I'm just valuing mine based on what the last one I sold was. You know, and
that's what. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw what was happening with that. Yeah,
I know, proper bidding war on that. They were so. I think mine was the last chance people had of getting one. I don't know.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because Ollie wasn't doing an auction. Ollie was doing some game thing where I had to try and stack.
Some game thing, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And I don't know how many auctions we were after mine, especially not in the UK. There was the German ones over there as well, of course. So I think mine was at least one of the last chance, if not the last chance for people to pick them up, because all the sellers were giving one to keep and one to sell. And just it got into a real bidding war, guys. And I think what was the hammer on it? £301.
301, yeah.
301. So I'm saying that's 301. 301 quid you've just had off me. I'm joking. But I bought one 2 days after your auction, TSC. Oh, well done, Shine. I hope you got it I hope you got it a bit lower than 301, for sure. But yeah, no, they're wonderful pieces. I think Whatnot gave me something like 10 of the copper ones. I sold most of them. I've given one of the copy ones for free to the person who bought the silver one. Oh, thank you very much, Nessie. She's been member for
Queen
9
Nessie
months.
became a member. Queen Nessie celebrates 9 months of membership. Well deserved, sigh. Clapping hands emoji.
Oop.
Clapping hands emoji. Clapping hands emoji.
Are you still there?
Yes. Yeah, sorry, I don't know if you could hear that or not, mate. They do a thing now where it reads things out.
Oh, okay. No, that's you paused for a second. That's probably why.
Fandangled, mate. Or fandangled. No, it was saying, "Thank you, Queen Nessie." Laughing hands emoji. Clapping hands emoji. Clapping hands emoji. And Nessie is now the copper ones are well cool, mate. They're the same design and everything. They're just copper. So I gave one to the person who bought the silver one because I thought at that price, you know, if you're paying that price for the silver one, you're getting the copper one for free, mate. You know what I mean? See why I thought earned himself one by helping at the show. I've got one more to give away in the next auction. I do believe there's one more copper one to give away, and then that's all the copper one's gone. And
Nice.
then obviously there was only one silver one to sell. Copper one looks nice, just like the silver ones. Yeah, exactly same design, etc. We saw it a little bit early in the stream, but for anyone who missed it, the copper one is the exact same design. Beautiful, beautiful light copper colour right there. Absolutely gorgeous, it really is. And that's the copper one, and the silver is the same as I say, exactly the same but silver. And yeah, it was the auction itself was high octane. Didn't have hardly any time whatsoever. Clapping hands emoji. Clapping, yeah, for sure. Now, I can be a bit. I can moan. I can vent and moan. I like to moan. All right, just because I like to moan about something, you know. And I'm going to do it right now because this is not Whatnot's fault. I do not blame Whatnot whatsoever. But I was scheduled in for midday till 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Yep.
I got myself to the halls, ran round, spent all the last of my money I had, got all my stuff. I was there, I was ready. The copper ones were going for 50 quid. Yeah, for sure, mate, for sure. Up to 50 quid on the copper ones. I think the ones in my auction, I think were going between 30 and 40 quid. They had a big old premium to them, those Whatnot ones did. They really, really did. But yeah, no, so we get to the hall. We're nice and early. You know, I'm panicking a little bit because for some reason my phone didn't charge the previous night, and I was supposed to have a full charge. I don't know why I had to have a full charge on my phone. I never ended up using my phone or anything, but I was panicking for nothing. Like, got to get it charged. Yeah, I had the gold back store with charging my phone while we're going around the shops, etc. And I get to there, we were all ready, about to get going for 12 o'clock. And the guy who's selling before me, he goes over. He gets to 12:05. I'm like, all right, fair enough. Are we gonna? And he just keeps getting more and more stuff to sell. And I keep thinking, sure, this is going to be the last item. He knows that it's gone 12 o'clock now, and I'm stood here waiting for it to start. And I think, what was it, 20:15 when I finally started.
Past, yeah.
Something like that. It was a good old chunk. So fair enough. It is what it is. People run over. You know, these things happen. Started, and then at 10 to 2, bearing in mind that I've had to wait so long for mine to start, 10 to 2, some guy just appears next to me. I'm like, mate, are you for real? Are you for real right now? I've been made to wait for 20 minutes, and you're going to come and start busting my balls because it's 5 minutes. I've got 5 minutes left yet. I think I was like 3 minutes over or something like that. One time I was like really, really close to the time. I did really well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know who that guy was, but it's like, you know, screw you, mate. You know, putting pressure on me like that. Thanks. You know what I mean? But the auction was so.
Yeah, but that's it. You know, we started late, so.
The issues in your team room to see shame the cost was no charge. I don't know. I paid extra. I paid for my Comfort Plus room, mate. This is what bothers me. I paid for it. Yeah, if it was an extra cost I had to pay and didn't get what I paid for. This was my main issue with them. It's like, I've paid for it, guys. You know, are you gonna like refund me down to a single room or something? I don't need a spare bed to sit there and do nothing. Like, what the hell? Yeah, anyway, move on from room for 1 minute. I'll get back to that in a bit. But yeah, so I felt a bit pressured at the end, but not Whatnot's fault. Whatnot were fantastic, they really were. And again, like I said at the beginning of the screen, thank you so much, Whatnot, for allowing me to be part of the auction with you guys. And I had so much fun. I'm going to be honest with you guys, it was a lot of fun. I didn't truly have fun, like really, really have fun and really let my hand down until 2 o'clock on the Saturday when I finished the auction. It was like this whole weight had been lifted off of my chest after that, and I could actually really, really just relax and think, all right, that's done, you know. But yeah, it was a lot. It was worth it. It was very much worth it, and it was a huge amount of fun. But it did put a lot of additional pressure on the auction because, as you guys know, I do the auctions on Monday every single week over and whatnot. But I am very much one of the little guys compared to a lot of the sellers over there, especially the ones that were doing the auctions over in Germany. So to have been invited along and been part of that meant a lot to me. So thank you so much to Whatnot, and same as I say, CY, thank you so much to yourself as well for all the help you did on that one.
Mate, thank you for having me on. It was a pleasure, and I really, really enjoyed it. So thank you for asking me. You could have asked anybody, but I really, really appreciate that.
We go back a long way, mate. We go back a long way. We don't talk a lot.
We do.
We don't talk a lot outside of YouTube, to be fair. I mean, that's partly because of how busy I am. But we go back a long way.
Same.
It's been a long time since you first came on the Stack Chat. You channel. What was it? 3 months after I started my channel, something like that.
Pretty much, yeah.
It was very. I don't know the exact amount of time, but it was really close. So I've known you for a long time, mate. And when I was looking at people that are over there was a couple of people that I thought I could ask him, but I thought, you know what, CY is a good guy. We're going for a cigar together. I thought, I'll ask you if you fancy doing it, and
I appreciate it.
I honestly, mate, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I really can't. And if you want to call this round rigged, kind of is a little bit, guys, but you get points for being awesome, and CY was truly awesome and helped my life so much over there, and I can't tell you how much he did. So as far as I'm concerned, you've won this round. We'll wipe the scores. I mean, you were in the lead, mate. You had a healthy lead. You were at 70 anyway. And you were 20 above anyone else. 𝗵𝗵𝗁 was the next closest at 50. So, congratulations on that one. We'll wipe the scores, guys, and we'll start again next week. Then after that,
that's good.
My hotel's not there. I'm going to keep going there. Don't get me wrong. Just because I like moaning about something, don't mean I'm going to do anything different. I'm going to keep going there. But one thing I do love, I've got to know my hotel now, and I know a few places locally. So there was the 𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗃 place near it, which I know does really nice 𝗀𝗃𝗃, and I'm going to go back there every single year. But also, just literally, I think it's literally next door to my hotel. There might be a building in between, but it's literally on the same block of buildings. There's I just got 10 groin coins and you're nicking them back. Oh, Nessie, I'm sorry. You'll get 10 groin coins next round. I'm sure you will. We'll make sure, Nessie. We'll make sure. But literally on the same block, there was this little Japanese sushi place, wasn't there?
That was really nice as well, yeah.
It really was. So we did. So there was a couple of things we thought. Like, one suggestion was we were going to go for a steak on the Saturday, but the other suggestion was sushi, and we he giveth and he taketh away. That's how groin coin works. That's exactly how groin coin works. The Stack Collector giveth and the Stack Collector taketh away when you post a photograph of you hanging the star on top of your tree. Nerd UK. But no, honestly, that so we went to the, and this is this was, as far as I'm concerned anyway, this is my last hoo-ha. I tag out after this and just end up going, do my own thing and going to the airport, etc. But Saturday night we sat in this lovely little sushi place, and I had possibly the nicest noodles I've ever had in my life.
It were so good.
So good. We got sushi, guys. We did not go to a sushi place and not get sushi. We got some salmon rolls, didn't we?
Yeah, that's right.
Salmon rolls, yeah. For the table, I think it was meant to be 6, which worked out at 2 each. We ended up with 8, and I think you only had 1, didn't you?
No, I had 2, and I think Nemo had 2, and then I was stuffed. It was,
okay.
The noodles
well, I ended up having more than anyone else. I know that much. So I must have had 4 then.
Would have been a shame to waste it.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't wasted. I wasn't. No way, none of that was going to get wasted. But I tell you now, guys, I had some nice. I have nice food when I'm over in Berlin. With nice 𝗀𝗃𝗃 place, etc. This sushi bar has now it's earned its way onto my regular list. I'll be going back every year. We'll probably sort it out so a few of us go over and have it.
Add it in, yeah.
Yeah, because I tell you now, guys, I got the chopsticks, and fair play to Nemo's Numismatics and CY Sterling. Don't think it went unnoticed that you chopsticked it up. Tip my little hat to you.
And to be done.
There was 3 people at the sushi lounge with chopsticks in hand, being all traditional, and then there was sound money stacking. That's what I'm saying. He had a fork. Now, fair play to him. But you go for a Japanese, you use chopsticks for me. It is what it is. But I got chopsticks, got loaded on chopsticks, and put it on for a second it in my tongue. That umami flavour, that savoury umami flavour just melted through my mouth, and it was like, oh my word, this is good. This is damn good food. TSC, you are a dusty bin for food. No way. I am. I have been called Ben the Bin for that exact reason, because I do not let food go to waste. It's like, there's no one having that. Get it over here, lad. Get it here. But no, that sushi, those noodles, that sushi, that was very nice. So I'll be going back. Stick a lucky band on it. On them. Oh, that does help if you stick a lucky band on them. I mean, you don't have to think about chopsticks. Now, back in day, I was saying this when we were over here. Back in day, I could pick up an individual piece of rice with chopsticks, but chopsticks isn't really about that. It's more of a scoop. You know what I mean? You kind of just scoop and grab, don't you? And just, you know what I mean? You don't have to be all that fandangled, really, really precise stuff with it.
No.
You know, just get it in your noodles, get your noodles on it, and get it up. You know what I mean? But yeah, laggy bands does help if you're just starting off, or you can get those chopsticks that are attached at one end, can't you? And not break them off.
Yeah.
Just use
easy chopsticks.
I'd use a spoon. No, fair play. And nothing against anyone who does use Western cutlery, but I like to TSCS chop shovels. Yeah, you know it, mate. You know it. I like to get immersed into it, and especially having gone to the Samurai Museum. You know, I was all easy Japanese. You know what I mean? I got mental. Anyway, I got distracted. Nessie, you got to thank you earlier for being a member for 9 months. Now we're quite a bit away from it in 50 likes tonight, guys, unfortunately, it is what it is. But I do believe that Nessie, for being a member for 9 months, I do believe that you're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. Just for you, Nessie. Just for you, my love. So basically, we had the Japanese meal, which was absolutely lovely. It really, really was. And then we went back to my hotel room because it was so close to my hotel. We left the show, went to my hotel room, dropped bags off there, went to having the noodles, went back to my hotel room. You all got your bags, didn't you? And then that's when we were saying goodbye. Yep. I will take this moment to mention the taxi that we got to the sushi place.
Yes.
This is why I take the train. Tell them.
That was the worst, honestly. Because, in all honesty, right, in my experience, all the taxis that I
as a taxi driver, guy knows what he's talking about.
Also as a taxi driver, but not, speaking of my own driving, in regards to the taxis that I'd taken in the few days that I was in Berlin, they weren't that bad. But the whole time we were there, we heard from that collector how he had horrible experiences with drivers, and we thought,
it's just him.
Could it be that bad? Until we got in that cab on the last day back to your hotel, and I thought
I was afraid
we were going to end up.
I was afraid.
I was honestly, and at one point
we were going to get into a really bad accident. I actually, joking aside, guys.
Yes.
I was sat in the car and I was crammed in the middle. I'm a tall guy, I'm 6'1". I'm taller than you'd think when you meet me, aren't I? You know what I mean? I was like this. In taxi. I couldn't stand up. I was so claustrophobic as it was, feeling awful. And at this point, because obviously it got colder later in the week, and this is on the Saturday, and at this point, all the side streets had now become ice rinks. It was sheet ice, guys, and this is what I'm saying. I was wearing my hiking boots, like proper hiking boots, and I'm still sliding left, right, and centre all over the place. And this guy, he's revving it is driving like a lunatic. He had no business
Honestly, yeah.
taking taking a fare for driving people around, because his traction control just kept coming on all the time. He nearly lost it so many times. He nearly took his entire axle out, didn't he, on pavement?
That's what I'm saying. Like, at one point, he clipped a curb, and I thought, at the very least, he split the tire. And at that point, I thought to myself, I'm just going to get out.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get out and walk the rest of the way.
You're not getting a penny off me at this point. You know what I mean? But
yeah, no, 100%.
Somehow we got there. But mate, that is my experience with taxis in Berlin. Like pretty much all that, and it's just like I don't feel comfortable in the cars. I just think you're going to get me in a accident here. They just pull out in front of people, but that guy, I'll be honest with you, he's won the award of worst taxi driver I have had of all the times I've been to Berlin. He was the worst, and I was genuinely
I can honestly say that was probably the worst taxi ride I have ever taken.
Yes, yeah, I might agree with that. I might agree with that. The condition of the roads and the way he was driving on those roads was just dangerous. It was somebody could have walked out into the street. You know, it was reckless, is what it was, and I wasn't impressed in any way, shape, or form. I was so happy when that trip was over. But that is why, because the trains weren't bad, were they? It wasn't an awful experience.
No, not at all.
Especially when I figured out which platform we were supposed to be on.
Yeah. I mean, another thank you for navigating, because I would have definitely gotten lost on my own. But like you said, once we could, figured it out and we knew the correct platforms and the correct direction or whatever, reading the maps and getting the ticket was quite straightforward. So definitely next year I'll be utilising the trains more.
It is, guys. The train over there is so easy to do. It's the ticket machines are so easy to use. Takes a little bit of getting used to. I was a little bit rusty, so I put us on the wrong. We were at the right place, but wrong platform, and we had to go up and go into other platform. As soon as we did that, we were sorted. But this was my biggest regret of the first year, because the first year, I mean, I always stay in the same hotel. The hotel I stay at is the Motel Plus. It's really near to the venue. It's like a 10-minute walk away from the venue, and it's probably costs about half as much as the Melia. So I've always stayed at the Motel Plus, but the majority of the group of people for the last couple of years have stayed at the Melia. I don't know if that will still be the case next year. It may well be, because people, probably go back and stay the same place. I don't think you're thinking of perhaps not staying at the Melia next year, aren't you?
Like I said, for me this year, it's actually the first holiday I've taken for myself in a long time. So I kind of wanted to treat myself to a slightly nicer hotel,
which is understandable. Yeah, your first time there. It's your first time there.
And it was nice and central. Yeah. It was a nice hotel, nice and central. But I think for future visits, I'd rather save the money, because your hotel wasn't bad. I mean,
no, it wasn't. As much as I moan about it, it's a nice enough room. It's tidy enough.
Yeah, exactly. And if it costs half as much, then I'd rather spend that money on other things.
Mate, if I'd have just got myself a single room, and I'd have got what I paid for, I'd have been telling people how happy I was with my room the whole time. I wouldn't have had a single issue if it hadn't been for the fact that I'd gone out of my way to pay for a double bed, and I didn't get that. I know it sounds silly, but it was something that bothered me the year before, and I've been looking for all this year. I've been looking forward to actually have a bed because I struggle.
We can share the twin room next time.
Yeah, for sure. So like Ian said, but how much I struggle so much, don't I, for my sleep when I'm away? I mean, the whole time I looked like a zombie, and it was like, no, I haven't slept last night.
You didn't get much sleep.
No, and that's when I'm not in my own bed. I find it very difficult, so I have to be as comfortable as I possibly can be, and being in a little tiny, single bed with these little tiny bath towels wrapped around me, trying to stay bloody warm. I did not get any. And like this, honestly, the photo I've got. Let me see if I can find the one I'm actually talking about, and I'll share it in Stack Chat Interact if I can. Because my word, I found it. Here we go, guys. 1 second. Let me take that over here. Right. This is me on the last day, guys. This is me on the last day. I literally look like I look like I'm about to drop dead. What? Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the state of me. The darkness of the eyes. Just take me now. Just take me now. Well, yeah, I was exhausted. And this is what I'm saying. It's such a fun trip, but it's high octane and it's all go because you're only there a few days and you know there's so much you want to get in. I was so tired by the end of it. But if it hadn't been for the fact that, you know, I wanted a double bed, there's nothing wrong with that hotel. It's really local to the venue. It's got some fantastic high streets next to it. I had to buy, I had to upgrade and get a 10-kilo carry-on bag to go home with. And I was like, well, I need a bag. What do I do? 2 minutes down the road, there's a big multi-complex shop there, wasn't there, where you could literally buy anything you wanted.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, haggled €5 off of the bag. Can I say? Don't pay full.
Good deals
full
everywhere.
Haggle wherever I go, mate. It's like oh, €15. It's like, which one? I got to 20. I got it for €20. For you, you can take for €15. Like, get in, mate. Get in. Come on. Are you taking pity on me because I look like I'm about to keel over? Is that what it is? Probably it is what it is, mate. Sleep deprived. I was, and I'm still knackered now, mate. I really am. I don't. I take medication because I don't sleep very well. I'm already on prescription medication to help me sleep, and I sleep very poorly at the best of times, which is why very often on the Saturdays my eyes are really sunken and I look exhausted. But yeah, I really struggled over there. Oh, one last thing I forgot to mention while we were over there. I was trying to get the new silverback off of the Aurum girl, wasn't I? Do you remember?
Yeah.
And they had one on display, and I was trying to buy the one they had on display. They wouldn't do it because it was the girl's personal one out of their personal collection. And I offered, what did I get up to? Was it £80, £100 or something I offered her? Can you remember?
Yeah.
I can't. I know it was at least £80. I offered her £80 for it there and then, and she wouldn't take it. On the last day, a big shout out to Goldbacks and Next Day Bullying because they gave it to me for free.
Oh,
got it for free. Oh, I did so well, guys. I did so well over there. What a whatnot round.
It's such a nice design.
Oh, it is. It's beautiful, isn't it? It really is beautiful. So yeah, I got that. I got the new Goldback designs. I only do the ones and halves, of course, guys. But it's the Oklahoma, is it? I'm sure it's Oklahoma, isn't it? Arizona.
I picked up the
Arizona. It's up there at the top. But you've got beautiful designs. You've got a lady kneeling with a candle and some doves in the background. I haven't done any research on these as of yet, guys. I will do at some point. But you've got another lady with some cactus right there. And they're both fantastic designs. Really are. I think these also, I think it's on the back of these, isn't it? But like with the mantis shrimp right here. Yes.
UV.
Yeah, here we go. So you've got the security feature on the back. AU1 Goldback. On the half Goldback, you've got the half Goldback right there. I don't know if there's anything on here. Nothing on that side. No, nothing on the new silverback. Nothing on the new silverback. Of course, the Aurum. That is UV. And one thing I noticed, guys, if you were able to pick up one of these 1/1000th Saint Archangel Michael coins, beautiful coins. I had these in the auction while we were over there. Got beautiful design of Saint Michael on there. One thing I don't think they're supposed to be UV or anything, but it really pops the design out of Michael on the with his wings there on the background. It kind of. You know what I mean? It gives. I don't think it's supposed to be that way. I just think it's naturally quite reflective to UV, but it really puts the design on it. It really does. So the other side, yeah, you see. But yeah, I just think the way Michael pops out, and it's like there's like thunder in the clouds kind of thing. You know what I mean? Just thought that looked really, really cool on that one. But there was one other piece.
Trying it now on mine.
Hey, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I'm just trying it with mine as well. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, it pops him out, doesn't it? It really pops him out. So there's some stuff here that I bought this last week. I did buy them in Germany. They're just weekly pickups. I bought one of these, kept this for myself, sold one recently. I thought they were actually quite cool. So that's a one crown silver proof from 2007, 925, 28.28 grams. This, I don't know if I've got this in silver yet or not. It's the original Battle of Britain from 1994. You've got my favourite Raphael David McLouth, Queen Lizzie right there, and then you've got the Battle of Britain with the carrier group in the waves, and you've got the Spitfires at the top. Really, one of my favourite 50p designs of all the 50p's. I've got this bunk sealed, never opened. The coin in that pack has never seen the light of day. It's still sealed from the day it was produced. I can't remember if I've got the silver one of this, so I've kept this, and I've got another. It's going to be one of these in my next auction because I picked two up, and I've kept hold on to one for myself. I'm going to check because I might have it in silver already. If I have this, will end up in the auctions as well. But that's just something I picked up. Sammy, you like that one, you're going to like this one too, mate. I promise you that. This next one's 1 troy ounce 999 fine silver. It's a silver proof, guys. Now, you ever see silver proofs, and it's Turks and Caicos. Not always, but a lot of the time, Turks and Caicos proofs are 1 ounce 999 fine silver. And that's certainly the case on this one. Once again, you've got the Raphael David McLouth, Queen Elizabeth right there. 20 crowns, Turks and Caicos, 999 fine silver, 1 troy ounce. 80th anniversary of the Royal Air Force with a beautiful Lancaster bomber on it right there. As you know, guys, I like ships and I like planes. That's one of my favourite 50p's in my collection. I only got the standard one. But yeah, it is one of the nicest ones ever done. I've got the same one, love it. Yes, BBA's got a fantastic collection. So lovely little bit of 1 ounce bullion there. That goes back to 1998. We've also, so then, a while ago, I had some rupees in the auctions. And rupees are, the Victorian era rupees are beautiful coins now. And most people know the Gothic-headed Victoria as being the most beautiful effigy, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
And rightly so. The Gothic-headed Victoria is
definitely
truly beautiful effigy. But one I think is at least almost as nice, if not equally as nice, is the Indian depiction of Queen Victoria, right there, when she's in the beautiful decorative Indian ground. With the crown on her head, she's got buns in her hair, etc. And you've got Victoria, Empress, right there. And on the other side, you've got 1 rupee, India, 1900. So I kept this for myself because although I've got a George V and a George VI silver rupee, I never saved one for myself. I think it got given to.
That's in beautiful condition as well.
Beautiful coin. Really nice condition. It comes with a certificate, that one does. And then this one, I've kept as well. This is a George VI rupee, and the Indian rupees had fantastic depictions. They had the Crown George V, Crown George VI, and the beautiful Indian Victoria. This one I've kept because it's a Seychelles rupee, so it's a bit different.
Oh, nice.
1939 Seychelles rupee. So I've kept that. I've held on to them for now, at least. Anyway, they might end up in auctions at a later date, but for now, I thought they were cool enough to keep in my collection. And
that's very cool. I like that.
I've got some Numis. Would have been better with Machin effigy. Yeah. I don't know about that. Someone had a gold D-Day 50p. So yeah. I've seen the gold ones before. I've thought about picking one up before, but we have a lot of premium to them. Right here we've got a 1837 half crown right there, and that is for the patronage of good old 𝗬𝗓𝗔. Gotta love a bit of 𝗬𝗓𝗔. 𝗬𝗓𝗔, of course, is the Latin for William. And obviously, I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? 𝗬𝗓𝗔 and William, it's the same thing. Just about, Noobster, how are you doing? Just saying, what did I miss? Presume I won the duck race. Not done it yet, mate, so you've got every chance. You've got every single chance.
Noob.
You know, it's good to. We've been talking about you, Noob, earlier. I was talking. Obviously, we've been talking about Germany. I was talking about the Bratwurst place that we discovered last year. Me and CY went back for a Bratwurst this year, and how it was me and you who discovered the Samurai Museum when we were looking at the pamphlets in the hotel. But fantastic to see you. So, right there, that's 𝗬𝗂𝘃𝗻𝗻, or King William IV, right there. He was king for a brief period of time between George IV and Queen Victoria. He was a monarch directly before Queen Victoria. So it's just another half crown for the date run, that one is, guys. And then a couple of shillings as well. Right here. We've got... This one's quite worn, but when you get about this age, you know, a lot of them are this worn. It's still, I still consider this to be good condition, and certainly good enough for the date run. You've got the bun-headed Queen Victoria right there, and you've got 1 shilling right here, and that one's 1857 shilling. That great, good detail on that side, good detail for sure. And then finally, for pickups, I think that's it. We'll have looked at everything just about. Near enough. Got another shilling here, which is an 1835, so that's another 𝗬𝗂𝘃𝗻𝗻 right there. 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗀𝗃 design, reef design there. And once again, the 𝗬𝗂𝘃𝗻𝗻 effigy right there. So just a few for my own personal date run. As you guys know, I love a date run personally. And it's good to pick up a few of the older pieces there. I've come across a few of those coins recently and got no idea what they were. Oh, fair enough. Well, anything like that, mate. I'm your guy. Well, you know, I know a bit or two about the pre-decimal. If anyone's ever got any questions, do feel free to ask. And I do pop quite a bit of pre-decimal in my auctions every Monday as well. So if that's your kind of thing, I see stuff go for under spot all the time in my auctions. So do come across and join me every Monday night over on Whatnot at 6 p.m. It's a lot of fun. Even if you're not buying anything, just come and hang out and have a good old chat with us. So then, obviously, I've got these were in my auction, guys. I've got a couple of these left over, but obviously I've kept one for myself, and I am of course calling this the Mango Loco round. You cannot tell me that is not the Mango Loco round. It is literally the exact same, the same design, same shape, and everything. You know what I mean, guys?
100%.
It's the Mango Loco round. What do you like it? You've got one, haven't you?
Thanks to
nice
you,
round.
yeah.
They're a nice round, aren't they? I like them.
Really, really nice.
One of 𝗺 ounce of 𝗺. 999 fine copper on the back. You've got a Spanish guitar right there on the planes, a couple of cactus as well, and then obviously my favourite part is the colourised 𝗂𝗔 de la Muertos. Hey, me too. Got some now levelling my. Ban him! Get him banned! Stop washing pre-decimal, you Philistine. But no, obviously my favourite thing about him is the colourised 𝗂𝗔 de los Muertos skull right there, which of course is the Day of the Dead. Fantastic celebration over in South America there. But yeah, no, they're beautiful they are. So I obviously had to keep one for myself. And then of a piece of copper. Love that coin. I want one stack. Oh, okay. Message me on Discord, mate. And then a very, very nice chap gave me this as a gift. Bless him. Oh, he's got Whatnot on it. Why has he got Whatnot on it? Oh, quarter coins are on Whatnot, are they? Oh, there you go. I didn't know that. Quarter coins are the guys who did the colorized dragon not too long ago. This one,
2024.
Yeah. This one is the lunar snake, but it's not just any lunar snake. Not just any lunar snake. This, my friends, is the spicy lunar snake. Right, look how spicy that is, guys. That is literally spicy lunar snake. I love the way we called it the spicy lunar snake. What the hell has she got to do with a snake? Hey, you know, no, we'll just put naked women there. We'll call it the spicy lunar snake. I mean, what's that got to do with it? Oh, I like it though. I'm not saying I don't like it. I didn't say that. So this was a gift by my good friend 𝗬𝗺𝗺𝗀𝗃, wasn't it, my friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to put it in the Whatnot auction, but I thought you'd gifted me a couple of pieces. So
you saw my eyes light up as soon as I saw the spiciness.
Indeed.
Ooh, matron. Who is? Yeah. To quote role models once again, we knows what we likes, and we likes booty. pubis. She has plenty to do with snakes, Tia. Yes, everything to do with snakes. Everything. All right. She's got every right to be on that coin. All right. I won't hear nothing otherwise. Right. Who wants to know what we're up for grabs tonight in the duck race?
Let's do it.
Hold on. Dead quickly. I've got some more to go through because I like planes and I like ships. And I bought a plane coin, a couple of plane coins, and I've got some ship coins. Now, BBA, I think you've got one of these. I think you might have a Christopher Columbus one. It's a beautiful series. It's the Ships and Explorers series. The beautiful little oval coins, 925 silver. They were produced in 2000. I've got the certificates of the 𝗕𝗂𝘀𝗺𝗃. They've come with them. This one right here, this one is Columbus. So, it might not be Columbus you've got then, mate, because I'm sure yours is more blue than this. But that one right there is Christopher Columbus with the Santa Maria right there. I assume it will be because that was his ship, wasn't it? The Santa Maria. I was right. Am I right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Prove me wrong. No, I'm sure it was the Santa Maria for Columbus. I'm sure it was. Have we already had... No, not yet. Be patient, guys. I'm doing a duck race right after this. The next one right here, this one is Amundsen. I don't even know who you are, mate. Amundsen. No idea. But I'm sure he's famous for his ship and his ship sailing. This one right here, this one I do know. Captain James Cook. He discovered Hawaii, didn't he? Cook, I do believe. I think so. I think he discovered Hawaii. He did a lot round New Zealand, that kind of place as well. But I do think he discovered Hawaii. Then next up, that one. What did I say that to last? I think this is the one that BBA's got. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is one BBA's got. If you're there, BBA, and you're watching, let us know. This one is Sir Francis Drake. We of course know who Sir Francis Drake is. Guys, let's get... And it was definitely around New Zealand, 100%, but I'm sure he did do... Damn, I got the 1% club on the background and just hit me how much TSC looks like Lee Mack. Oh, okay. I'll have to have a look at that. I don't see it myself. Might just be the angle. Cook Islands for sure. Cook Islands, definitely. Roald Amundsen was Norwegian explorer of polar regions. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, definitely a Norwegian flag on the coin. So, yeah, I'll go with that. Did Captain Cook discover Hawaii? Captain James Cook is credited as the first European to discover Hawaii. So, there you go. The Hawaii Islands. You've got to say Hawaii like that. That's how you got to do it. Bjorn, you obviously know who Amundsen is. Bjorn's my Norwegian friend. But yeah, no, I got. I was right, guys. I was right. Yeah, fantastic. Right, and guys. Okay, so this one I obviously know. We'll do that in a minute. Come back to that in a second. This one right here is Marco Polo. Marco.
Polo.
Yes. Well done. It had to be done, didn't it? But we all know Marco Polo. But this one right here, right? Let's get it started again. So we've had our winner of the last round. Well done to you there, CY Sterling. Congratulations. Next round of groin coins, guys.
Sweet.
This right here is the Sir Francis Drake coin, right? What is the name of that boat? Mint. Inventor of a mint. A polo mint. Come on, guys. What's the name of that boat? It's Sir Francis Drake. Come on, you let me down. I'm going to do the countdown. Time. Golden Hind, nerd. Well done to you. And why? Oh, you're a bit late there, guys. Unfortunately. Why for an extra 10? Why is it relevant? On a stack chat, the name of that boat. Why is it relevant? Boats McBoatface. No, but that is a good name for a boat. We all do love Boaty McBoatface. Why is it relevant? Come on. Not gold. No, it's not gold. It's not its name. Very relevant. Very relevant coinage. It's your middle name. No. It's not that. Come on, guys. You call your beard golden hind? No, but I might start to do that. No, come on. Think pre-decimal. It's very, very... Ooh, Crispy, you're so close, but not quite. It's not on a penny. It's not on a penny. But you're so close. You're getting there. Come on, a bit of coin trivia, guys. There we go, BBA. BBA's got it. I'll take halfpenny. No context whatsoever. The golden hind, guys, is the ship that was on the halfpenny towards the end of circulation. If you see, remember the old halfpennies and the ship that's on it. That ship on the halfpennies, famously on the halfpenny, was the Golden Hind and was Sir Francis Drake's ship. I thought you watched my content, guys. I've mentioned this a million times. Who got that? BBA won it with halfpenny. Well done to you. Well done to me, BBA and Nerd UK. Yes, Sir Francis Drake's ship was called the Golden Hind, and it can be seen on the pre-decimal penny before decimalisation. There you go. Denied, says Crispy. Denied. Well, I mean, I couldn't give it you for penny. It's a completely different denomination, and it wasn't on the penny. The penny did have a ship in the background. Could have been the Golden Hind, to be fair. But no. But unlucky, Crispy. Unlucky. There will be many, many more times. BBA, you have got one of these. I'm not making that up, have you? You have got one of these, haven't you? I'm sure I saw one of these in your stack ages ago. And this is the one that made me keep these, guys. This right here is Leif Erikson. And as we all know, Leif Erikson was the son of Erik Thorvaldsson, who's also known as Erik the Red. Erik the Red discovered Greenland. He settled on Greenland. He was the first settler on Greenland. He had 2 children that are of worth. He had more than this. He also had a son named Torvald, after his grandfather. Torvald Eriksson, I think he ended up dying in a duel or something like that. But he also had Freydis Eriksson, which was a girl, and you had Leif Erikson. Leif Erikson discovered... Yes, I thought you did, BBA. Leif Erikson discovered America. Now, Christopher Columbus is given the credit for discovering America. Leif Erikson discovered America hundreds and hundreds of years before Christopher Columbus. He was setting out trying to find Greenland, and he overshot it, and he went to his... He was like looking for this golden land someone had seen years ago. Someone had been there before Leif Erikson, but they never actually got off a ship. So they got close enough to see the... Nerd, that's fantastic. I love that. They got close enough to see America, but we never actually got off a ship and got on shore. And Leif Erikson did, and he created a settlement in America. And he wrote about it in the Greenland Saga, or the Vinland Saga. Sorry, the Vinland Saga, because he named America Vineland, because it was the area he saw, which I think people believe to be Newfoundland, or that kind of area. It was very green and had a lot of vines to it. He settled there for a little while. He built a hall there, and then came back home. And then possibly the most badass and metal of all of the Vikings ever to have lived got involved. And that was a lady. That was a lady named Freydis Eriksson, who was a sheer badass. You think Ellen Ripley is badass? She is nothing compared to Freydis. She really isn't. So there was 2 groups who went over to America. Freydis led one of them, and then these brothers led another one. And Freydis was meant to get Leif's hall because she was his sister, and she went over there. They got there first. They took the hall. She was not happy about. She basically manipulated a fella to go and get into a blood feud with this guy. She was like, she said, he'd done something to me, and you, how dare you? Are you not a man? Go over there and fight for my honour, kind of thing. That's not what makes her so metal, though, guys. What makes her the most metal and awesome Viking to ever live is the settlement got attacked by Native Americans. There was tension there because the Vikings were Vikings, of course, and they weren't the most friendly of people. They'd rather chop you up before saying hello to you, and that kind of happened, and they attacked some natives, and they came back, and there was a bit of vengeance going off. But while everyone was running around, it looked like it was all over for the Vikings. It looked like they were going to get overpowered, and that was going to be the end of the settlement. All these big burly Viking men running around. fighting fires, trying to fight people. All looks like it's over until a door slams open, and through this door comes 𝗂𝗕 Eriksson. Right, she rips her chest open, exposing her tits, her breast. Sorry, gets a sword, starts hammering her own chest like this, a bare chest with a sword like that, just smashing it into like, oh, come on, going proper Viking berserker. She they had a bull, they took this bull over with them. She let this bull out. Now, these Native Americans had never seen a bull. They'd seen buffaloes and stuff like that, but they'd never seen a European bull with the horns, and you've got the much straighter horns, haven't you, than the bison horns. She lets this bull out, and she pretty much single-handedly scares every single one of this Native American raiding party. They look at this absolutely satanic lunatic of a woman and this monstrosity of a beast right next to him. They're like, nah. We're all right. Took a wrong turn. We're off. We're out of here. Crispy Shiny's just put a penny of the halfpenny and the golden hind in Stack Chat Interactive. If you're interesting, guys, the coin we were talking about. But how metal is that? How metal is that? You know what I mean? Like 𝗂𝗕 Eriksson, what a legend. What a legend. But it was the Leif Eriksson coin that really made me want them. And I like boats, so at a moment I thought I'll just keep the Leif Eriksson and I'll sell the other ones. And I thought, no, I don't want to split them up. Very nice set, so I'm going to keep them. That boat's in Brixham up the road from me, a replica, and you can holiday on it as a static boat. Fantastic. Imagine 𝗕𝘂𝗍 telling kids bedtime stories. To be fair. Yeah. Well, they found the little girl and they were able to get into the small alcove that she rumbled away into. She was really dirty and distraught, and she turned around and looked at the lady who'd just come and saved her, and she said, "My mummy told me there was no monsters, no real ones anyway, but there are." Next chapter tomorrow night, guys. That's 𝗕𝘂𝗍 does bedtime stories, you know what I mean? Next week, we've got Jason versus Freddy. For sure. Right then, what do you reckon? Should we duck race it up?
Let's.
Yeah, we've gone through. I think we've gone through at least briefly. By the way, this is that date year set. Romanian mint, 155 years. I think that's plated silver. I only bought this because I got it. I wanted to just take money and run because of that coin. So yeah, but no, Romanian mint, check them out. Fantastic people over there. Right then, guys. Okay, we're doing 2 duck races tonight because it was meant to be members race last week and I couldn't do it because I went to Germany. So we're doing members duck race tonight. The free duck race, the weekly free one. And we'll do the gold members tomorrow night after I get back from the show, guys. So let's go through what we've got. Now, first off, guys, it's going to make it really easy for me because nobody claimed the last one. I think it was Silver Striker or something like that. Didn't contact me to claim it, so it's getting put back in, guys. I have said you got a couple of weeks nowadays, or it's going back in. So I don't get a pile of duck race bundles that I need to go out anymore. So this is going to be reused from that time. So you still got all the groovy stuff that was in there last time. All the stickers, etc. The poker chips, all that kind of stuff. Let's have a look. What did we put in? So we put in that I think was for me in Attenbury. That's a walking liberty or standing liberty. Copper round. Yes, Francis. Is it Francis Drake? It is Francis Drake. I thought it was Francis Drake you had, BBA. I could remember it. When I saw it, I thought, I'm sure that's one BBA's got. And then you had a 1945 500 silver florin. A very nice condition one, actually. Very, very nice condition on that. I'd say very fine at least. So that was the bundle. Now, obviously, I'm going to re-put the bundle back in, but I can't just do that and call it a day. I'm not allowed to do that. Them's not the rules. Obviously, the poker chips you've already got in, so I didn't worry too much about that. But I have to put something in for this week. I can't just rehash last week's and get away with that, can I? So, what you got additional to all the stuff from before is you've got a 1918, very nice condition, 1918 1 franc. They're 835 silvers, they are. You've got 𝗪𝗂𝗰𝗍 right there, the seed sower, throwing seeds around left, right and centre. You've got one of the World Money Fair French mint coins right there, beautiful little coin. A copper nickel, of course, guys, not silver, but a beautiful coin. You've got one of the Tower Mint World Money Fair coins that you mint yourselves. I personally minted this, and see why. You witnessed it. Did I or did I not personally mint this coin?
You did indeed.
I certainly did, guys. I certainly did. So that's up for grabs. Serial number is 506. So as you can tell, my other one is 505. This is 506. I minted them both, one after the other, guys. It's a fantastic experience. Highly recommend it. So you'll get one of those. And of course, thanks to Aurum, who donated a few of these for the giveaways. You've got one of the 25 milligrams UV shrimp notes. Now, what I was getting at earlier, because I've got the card in this one, here we go, the smallest verifiable unit of gold for investment available on the market. That's what I was getting at. So you've got all the stuff from the previous one. Yeah, that doesn't change. But you've also got, because it's a rollover week, you've got another silver coin in there, the 1918 835 silver 1 franc, beautiful coin. You've got the World Money Fair exclusive coins, the non-silver ones, but really cool to have, guys. Really, really nice coins. I really like the design on that one. I love collecting them every year, and I really like the design on that one as well. I think they're actually both really, really nice coins. And then you get a little bit of gold, just a little bit of gold as well. So that's your weekly Duck Race bundle. For my members, which we're going to do as well tonight, where you're going to have my personal sticker and poker chips. You'll get the Stackers Social poker chips, but the community stuff, obviously, that goes into the weekly one. So you'll have the poker chips and the stickers. And then for the prizes, what you've got this week is I've put in one of the Mango Loco rounds, one of the colorized copper Mango Loco rounds. You've also got one of the brilliant uncirculated, really, really shiny, fantastic condition, 5 shillings for those who like a smoke and a pancake. Beautiful coins, though, really are beautiful coins. Beautiful condition, 1964. 640 silver, I do believe, on these. 640 on those ones. And then to top you off. Oh, what's this? Shiny silver. Oh,
At
thank
shiny_silver became a member.
Thanks, Shiny. I appreciate it. And then you've got a 1937 half crown in decent condition right there as well. Not a bad amount of silver in them now at the moment. So that's for you. That's for standard members one. So that's all members: copper, silver, and gold. And then of course, gold members, you'll get your special giveaway tomorrow, where we do the Italian brain rot and have a little bit of fun. And if you want to know what goes off with those streams, guys, you've got 2 options. You can become a gold member, get involved and have a little bit of fun with us once a week and get your name into that extra special gold exclusive Duck Race, where the prize is considerably better in those ones. Or if you're not too fussed about that and you just want to watch back, if you are a silver member, you will be able to watch them back at a later date. But you can't join in live, but they will be made available at some point to watch back later on. So that's how you can get into the Duck Races, guys. Obviously, the free-to-play weekly one, anyone can get in that. I do now need to... I kept it as Let's Go Berlin, because I thought it was quite fitting, but we do now need to come up with a new phrase. 𝗕𝗺, I need you to help me out with the phrase, my friend. What do you think for next week's Duck Race? Are you still there, mate? He's gone. I've been rabbiting away, so he's gone and made himself a cuppa. Says he's here. Are you on mute? He'll come back. I'm sure. I'm sure he's not just walked out and left me like that. Someone come back, 𝗕𝗺. Come back. No, okay, so we need to do a phrase. Right. Did you put my new poker chips in? Maybe not, nerd, maybe not. I'll double check that, and if it's not in yet, I will put it in. Because if I didn't have them as of yet, at the time of doing the last duck race, no. Because I just saw that hadn't been climbed, and I was like, oh, actually, that saves me a bit of effort there. So I just grabbed that one. But I'll have a look, and I'll make sure yours is in there, nerd, for sure. Any Conquered Berlin, yes. Oh, Conquered Berlin, that's a good one. I like it. I like that one. Faceplant is another good one. Golden Iron's not a bad one either. I sent you poker chips and oh, Nessie, thank you. Right, guys, before we do the duck race, I've got a couple of packages to open. Comfort double. I think it's got to be comfort double. Diax is well done. I think it's got to be. 2 packages here. One's from Nessie. I'll do that one next. I got this one first. Got to be careful because I ain't covered the doodahs on them. Mail time for sure. So I apologise for the 2 people. Thanks for reminding me, Nessie. You're an absolute legend. Nessie is a legend. She really is. And I know she loves my singing so much. She's the only reason I sing, guys. If it wasn't for Nessie's constant encouragement, I wouldn't have the confidence to sing. What we got here? Oh, I think I know who this has come from. This has come from 𝗵𝗵𝗁𝗃𝗃, hasn't it? It has, because he sent me. She is a diamond. She really is a diamond. He sent me one of these Gringotts coins. He had some at the last Yorkshire Coin Fair, and I thought they were really cool. And I just picked them up, and I was looking at them. I was like, "Oh, that's really cool." I mean, I think they're plastic, to be fair, by looks of them. But it's not about that. It's just cool because they're Harry Potter coins. So you got Gringotts Bank, and then obviously you got the gold dragons. I think so. Got Gold Dragon, Silver Stags, Silver Stags, or is that Game of Thrones? That's Game of Thrones, isn't it? For Silver Stags, it looks like it's a silver dragon, doesn't it? Right there, and then obviously you got the Copper Dragon as well, or the goat, copper goat. It's not a groat, it's a goat. I don't know. My Harry Potter coins, obviously, do I? Not covered in doodahs. Not covered his dude. Who's not covered his doodahs? What? What's going off? What's going off? Who's got dude? We've got doodahs swinging around. What's going off? I don't know. I just saw not covered his doodahs, and I panicked a little bit there. 𝗖𝗺, you come back to me, 𝗖𝗺. Where are you, my friend? Don't leave me this way. I can't survive, I won't stay alive without you here. So don't you leave me this way. You said it when you were opening the package. Oh, okay. I don't know. Oh, cover me doodahs because me what's it? Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, me addresses. That's what I meant. You got another package here. I don't know what this is. He let me know he was sending me the Harry Potter coins, which I thought was super, super cool of him. Did you know they will be doing a Harry Potter train rides this year? Don't know which country it is, but I read it. Yeah, you've been able to do that for a few years, the Harry Potter Express experience, or at least they did it a few years ago. It's really cool. What's this, mate? He sent me some cool coins here. Really cool coins. Oh, really cool. I'll have to do a bit of research on these. But he has sent me some really, really cool coins there. I'm looking forward to find out what they are. 𝗖𝗺's gone. 𝗖𝗺's just walked out on me. Bless him. 𝗵𝗵𝗁𝗃𝗃, I think he gave me a couple of poker chips as well, so I'll make sure there's one of those in this week's duck race, guys. But that's 𝗵𝗵𝗁𝗃's poker chip. He's a fantastic guy. He comes up and meets us at the Yorkshire Coin Fair at the end of the week, at the end of the month. Always a pleasure to meet him. It really is. And he sent me some banknotes as well. These are really cool. I have a collection of world coinage, including banknotes. That's really, really cool. That is, mate. Thank you very much. 75 years of independence. State Bank of Pakistan. And we've got 75 there, 100 rupee. I'm going to say these rupees. We've got 50 rupees, 100 rupees, and 75 rupees. Which gives me a total this week of 227 rupees. Because we've got the 2 silver rupees down there as well. I've done well for rupees this week, guys, haven't I? Not done bad at all there, but 𝗵𝗵𝗁𝗃𝗃, my friend, thank you so much for that. That's very, very generous of you. It really, really is. And then this one right here, I know where this one comes from because she's been kind enough to put on the back. That it's been generously sent by Queen Nessie. Have I got anything sharp to hand? Might have to do something awful here. You didn't see this, right? All right. That didn't happen, guys. I did not resort to teething the box open. If it works, all right. That's all I'm saying. I have been known to brute my way into a package before, but I think that's... that takes it. You've taped it up well, Nessie. It's got loads of fantastic tape all over it, so I knew I wasn't going to just be able to open it. I ain't got a knife anywhere around me, so I was like, go on, beast our way in. Nessie's been lovely enough to send me a load of air poker chips right here. Look, that's fantastic, Nessie. Queen Nessie right there. I love the shade purple. Might guess, guys, is my favourite colour. Little hint. But Nessie, that's wonderful of you. Thank you so much. So there'll be a Nessie one in the bundle as well this week, guys. Oh, kids in tears say loves it so. The happy world of Haribo. Eggs galore. Oh, Nessie, get in. That's what I'm having later. That is what I'm having for my snap later. That's for me, guys. No chance. Nearly got a mouthful of poker chips. I did, to be fair, mate. Oh, Nessie, that's stylish, that is. That's real stylish. That's real quality there in that pen. Beautiful, beautiful colour. Love the colour. I'm going to have to get some pens done, aren't I? Really, I'm going to have to get some pens done. Raspberry Hedgehog sent me a fantastic pen recently as well. So wonderful, wonderful pen. And there's a little package here that says TSC on it. We'll open this up like a civilised human being. I don't know. What am I like? Oh, lovely. Lovely. Another pen. Ah, it's got a moo on it. It's got a hairy cow on it, guys. Look at that hairy cow staring at you there. Cy, how you doing, mate? Oh, great to see you, Cy. We went through all the stack of social announcements earlier. Some fantastic announcements there. So that's wonderful, Nessie. And we've got some stickers as well. Queen Nessie stickers. Fantastic. So you'll get one of those in the bundle this week as well. And thank you right here. I don't know what I'm being thanked for. What's this, Nessie? Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Nessie's nuggets. I'm one of Nessie's nuggets, guys. I'm super proud of that, actually. Super proud of that fact. I'm a Nessie nugget. I've got a little thank you hairy car right there. And it says, to TSC, please find enclosed poker chips and stickers for your giveaways. Thank you for everything you do. You're a legend, Nessie. See, she loves my singing, really, guys. Loves my singing, really. That's all I'm saying. And she sent this as well. A little... Hey! Where you been? I heard you coughing. Get here now. I've heard you coughing. Don't pretend you're not there anymore. We all heard him. Didn't we? We heard him. There he is. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, sorry. I just had to
Do you have a
sort some stuff out.
You had a nap?
No. No.
You're all right,
No, I've been...
I'm glad you made it back with us, mate. No trouble at all. And she sent me this beautiful little thing. Now, Nessie, I would have loved to have put this on my chain. Cool. I would love to have put this in my chain. The one really, really, really disappointing thing about the trip for me is I lost it, guys. Gutted. Really, really sentimental. The chain itself I've had since I was in my 20s, early 20s. I had it 20 years. You've probably seen it quite a lot. I wear it quite a lot. I had the chain on there. I had a silver ingot, which was a gift off my dad years ago. I had a silver St. Christopher's on there, which was a gift from my dad many years ago. And at some point in Germany, unfortunately, it came loose. And when I was at the train station on the way home, and I was just like, oh, just check. We got me check. Oh, it's not there, and I panicked, and I had really tired on the last day. I had a little cry, but I've lost my chain, so I'm gonna have to get a new one. And as soon as I do, I can promise you, Nessie, that's wonderful. That is going right on my chain. That absolutely love it. Nice. But thank you so much for that. A few nice items in that live auction last week. Notice you had 1 or 2 bits in. Oh, thank you, Psycho, mate. I appreciate that. Ian always comes and supports us in the auction. He may not always buy stuff. He's really getting his way through his date runs now. Ian he's got some fantastic coins, but he does normally come across at least, and has very often has at least 1 or 2 little snipes. At some point. But Nessie, honestly, that was wonderfully kind of you. Thank you so very much. And the same to 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗃. What a pair of legends you are. What a pair of legends. Yes, 𝗫. Are you well? He says, I'm okay, thanks, BBA. Now, 𝗫's had a little bit. He's been in the wars today. So it's good to see that you're all right, mate, and everything's okay. I'll ask you a bit more about it later on when I'm not live, but good to see you here, my friend. Sorry to hear about your change, mate. It is what it is. The rest of it was just a fantastic trip from start to finish. I was showing off because someone was asking 𝗫 about his chain, because you could see his chain, and he had an ingot in there, and I was like, oh look, ingot boys, showing off like I do, being a tit the way I am, and that was the reason it happened, I think. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's only silver, and it can be replaced, and the memories have not gone anywhere. So, sometimes in life you have to take these things in your stride, and this is just one of those. As upsetting and disappointing as it was. I'll be signing up to 𝗀𝗵𝗃. Good job. I didn't last night. It would cost me a fortune. I can't fault you, mate. 𝗀𝗵𝗃 does a fantastic job over on a Friday over on his channel. He really, really does, mate. I've definitely picked up a few pieces in the past, but what we were doing the phrase, weren't we? Oh, I was doing, because you walked away. Are you there again? Has he gone again? You gone again?
No. I'm still there.
I know.
I'm listening.
I'm joking. Right then, who won that? I can't remember. Who was it? Someone said twin beds. Twin bloody beds we're going with. I think we said comfort double.
Twin beds.
I'm going with twin beds. That's the phrase. What is it next? Is it 7th today, isn't it? So it's 14th next week, isn't it? 14th at 2nd. 14th. Bloody hell, already. 14th for next week's duck race, 14th at 2nd, 25. It's live on the channel, guys. Twin beds. Twin beds, angry face. Twin beds, angry face. That's what it's got to be. You're eating your gyros, 𝗫. Is that what you're doing?
No, if I'm being honest, I had to take a very, very quick call, because I've actually got some jobs lined up for early morning for taxi work.
I mean, you don't have to be honest. To be fair, you can tell us whatever you like, mate. You don't even need to give us an excuse whatsoever. It's like, mate, it's my time. You're not paying me to be here. No. I'll take a call if I want, dude. All right, get out of here.
No. I know. I kind of dropped off just like
mate.
Honestly,
it's cool. It's cool, mate. If you need to get, I appreciate you being here, mate. And if you need to jump off and do something, I completely understand.
No, I can.
You know what I'm like? I'm just riding you a little bit. Right then, let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Right, we'll do live one first. So this is the one with you got your bits for the World Money Fair. You've got the extra. I put the £1 in there. You've already got the florin from previous. You've got the copper bits. You've got all the stickers, all the poker chips. You've got all the additional ones. I'm going to go through and make sure they're in there. So good lick of a like button. Don't forget to lick that like button, everybody. Good luck, man.
How are you with that?
Good luck is what I meant. What we got? We've got 86 people today. The list is in the description, as I'm going to be doing regularly going forward, guys. So if you want to know if you're in there or not, go and have a look at the description. But if you put a phrase on Let's Go Berlin, or you're a member, you should be in there. 𝗫𝗫, you're in there. I checked because you became a member earlier, but I thought you were already in there anyway, so no worries. 0 broken ribs, worst pain in the world. Mate, honestly, I broke my ribs a few years ago. I know. And a broken rib is just, and a bruised rib is as painful as a broken rib. Bruised ribs are awful. Bruised and broken ribs.
I've broken 3 ribs in the past.
Yeah. I broke one rib round at the back there. It still plays. I still have issues with it every now and again, and it was the worst pain for months. It really, because you can't do it, can you? You've got to breathe. You've got to breathe. So
because they move all the time. So
yeah. Even if in a very best case scenario, you're still agitating it constantly because you're breathing. You're like, I had to carry on work. I was on walking. I was like a cripple invalid. I was carry on working. I was cane and walking on. It's like, I don't know. But anyway, we've got 86 people in the duck race tonight. Let's get over to the ducky races right here. Here we are, guys.
Let's do it.
So, buddy, you can choose the time.
I think let's go 1:23.
1, 2, 3. The time to be. There we go, guys. 1, 2, 3. Now, guys, I want one of you, lovely people in the live chat, can be any one of you, to give me the number of shuffles. But you cannot do it yet. BBA, you can't do it yet.
Okay.
You have to wait until... And you can't do it yet either, Shiny Silver. You have to wait until I say... And no, can you, nerd for UK? Get out of here, lot of you. Nessie, lot on you. Go. Here we go. Who's going to get it first?
Sammy
Millington with 4. I love it because it's not 2. Respect, my friend. Sammy, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the end of the month, mate. It's going to be good. He wasn't there at the last one, so... And how's it going with the house, mate? I hope everything's going well. Him and his lady friend have just got themselves a house together. Super proud of you, Sammy. Really am, mate. I know. 4. It's 4 with Sammy. I've got you, mate. Don't worry. I think I broke my rib in 1988, and it's turning my kidney stabbing even today. I'm still in that. Yeah. I get a lot of trouble with mine still to this day, mate. I really do. 1. 1, 3, 2, Sphere. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, Sphere. Yeah. I think that was right. It was right. I got all German on you there. And for Bjorn 10, he was asking earlier, Hast du etwas Zeit für mich? Doch singe ich ein Lied für dich von 99 Luftballons. Hast du was somewhere kommt? I think I missed a bit out there. We get the keys on Monday. Nice, mate. Nice. I would have worked for some silver way better than knickknacks. Yeah. Silver beats knickknacks for sure. You can buy loads of knickknacks with silver. You really can. Right, back over to you, CY Sterling. Because what I would like you to do, my friend, is give me that countdown from 3. And as soon as you say go, we will get this race started.
All right, let's do it. So, good luck, everyone. In 3, 2, 1, go.
And they are off. And straight away it looks like it's Pink Stripey coming out for blocks in well position. But not if Jamie Frost can have anything about it. He says, no, I wanted it. Jamie Frost. Dog number 33. AzraelSammaelBelial. We've got a demonic duck. I don't like it. It's demonic. We've got 3 of the princes of hell in one duck. Azrael, Samael and Belial. Get him out of here. Come on. Self-hoarding, Robot Toaster, Jamie Frost, Johnny Silver. Come on, CY Sterling. How poetic would it be if CY Sterling won the duck race tonight? I think that would be absolutely fantastic. But Serenity Stacker has something to say about that right now. They're all fighting for it. Love demonic dog. Well, that is literally 3 of the princes of hell right there. Azrael, Samael, and Belial. I do not like it. Luke, how are you doing, Luke? My good friend Luke, it's fantastic to see you in the duck race. He's GS8's duck tonight. Who's that? Croissant duck? Croissant. It's not. I don't know what it says, though. Louise Wawa's having a good old stone for it. Stigma is pulling away. We're in that all-important final 20 seconds of a race, guys, and it looks like it is Stigma's race right now. Can anyone make a break for it? You've got a final 10 seconds to do it, but Stigma is holding that lead and that pole position as we come into the final seconds of the race. But he couldn't do it any longer. He shoots to the straight to the back of the back. SI81 has done it again, guys. He has done it again. He is a previous winner from the past. I know that much, but he's taking it again tonight. Congratulations to you, S181. Well done, my friend. We're going to come back over to the studio very quickly while I say to 𝗕𝗺𝗺, have you any idea of the time, my friend?
Is it by any chance time to shut the duck up?
It certainly is time that we say, as one collective, unified voice, shut the duck.
The duck
Up. Well said, buddy. Don't go anywhere,
Nice.
guys, especially if you're not a channel member, because we are not finished yet. We still have the members duck race to do. You've got the silver half crown, you've got the silver 5 shillings, you've got the Día de las Muertos copper round there, as well as my personal stickers, poker chips, the Stackers Social poker chips. Oh, unlucky Nessie, unlucky. It happens, Raspberry. Some do go backwards. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, you've also won unicorn duck. I got this little guy out of the grabbing machine. The photo I showed you earlier when I look like I'm 90 years old and I'm about to keel over, that was when I won these out of the grabbing machine. I was messing about on the first one. I was taking my time. And I didn't know it was timed. And I was taking my time. And then it did it for me. I was like, no, I wasn't ready for you yet. Kind of embarrassed me on the first one. So I thought the second one, the pressure was on. I can't, I've got to take it seriously this time. I've just completely messed it last time. So got in my game, got into the zone, game face on, put it out there, picked my spot, pressed it. Two ducks, 1 grab. Got money off on that too, guys. What can I say? I don't know. That is going to go into the weekly free one, guys. Right, give me a second. I've just got to go and get my members list. two in 1 grab. I'll give the other one away next week. What did we call the other one? Monstrosity duck, didn't we? I think it's meant to be some kind of kangaroo or something. I don't know what it is. Got no idea what it is. But yeah, let's get this done and then we'll look to get. We've gone on loads longer than I thought it was going to do tonight, guys. It really has. 𝗕𝗺, thanks so much for coming on and joining me again tonight, mate.
My pleasure, mate.
Right, where are we? I'm doing members. So members. Where's my members list? There you go. See your members. This is just in case anyone wants to become a member. Join the live stream. You will also get automatically entered into the duck race. So what we're on now, member-wise, we're up to 50 channel members. Thank you so much to every single one of the channel members. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the support of all the channel members. I really can't. But we've got 50 members at the moment, so we're going to get those logged into the duck race. So where's the names? Let's go back over to the duck racers. Edit the list. It's on 86 because that was on the free one. But as I say, right. Why is that? Oh, I know why. It's because number 1 is members right here, guys, not the first one. So it's actually 49 plus that. So 49 is right. It is right. So we've got 49. I've got 1 less member than I thought. Losing members already. But we're on 49, guys. 𝗕𝗺, what's the time on this one?
It's got a minute flat.
1 minute flat. No worries. Right, guys. Not only do you have to wait for me to say go, you also have to be a channel member because this is a members race. But I need the shuffle number, guys. I need the shuffle number. Shiny Silver, he is a channel member. He was first. Robot Toaster was second, but it doesn't matter because you went for the same number anyway. Let's have a look. So we set that, yep. And we've got 1. And we've got 2. There we go. Right. Did you add the one from earlier, the gifted? Yes, I've literally just pulled it, mate. So even if someone became tonight, they'll be on the list. Who was it that was the gifted membership? Let's have a look. I should be able to do it from total time. Data source. Last updated, so G. Do it by G. Last updated. Let's have a look. Hold on. Have I should have done. Should be in there. Does anyone know who it was?
Wasn't it Benson's? Or Joker's?
It was 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃. It was 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃. So let me just. Yeah, no, Joker's. For some reason, Joker's not in there, but I've literally just pulled it off, so I don't know why. No. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, Diaxis, because for some reason he's not in there, and he absolutely should be. So I really don't know why that is. Just 1 second, guys. Right, so cancel that off. Edit list, and we'll just pop Jokers in there. We'll add him in. All good. Right then, here we go, sorted. No. It was. I remember now. It was Jokers. The other one was 𝗫𝗺𝗺𝗃 is taking our membership today, so I think I need. Is he in there?
Is Shiny in there?
No, 𝗫𝗺𝗺's not in there either. No. Okay. I don't know why he hasn't, but there you go, guys. You're in as well. So we're up to 51. There we go. Perfect. Right then, guys. Nice. We said 1 minute dead. We said 2 shuffles. 2 shuffles. There we go. And CY, mate, if you can give me that countdown, we'll get this. This race
guys.
started.
Again, good luck on this one.
Stigma. Stigma. You should be. 1 second, dude. Sorry, 1 second.
Waiting. Yep.
Stigma should definitely be. Let's have a look. All right, 1 second. 1 second.
There he is.
Is Stigma in there, is it?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't see him. Ah, Stigma.
I just saw him near the top.
He's right there. Yeah, he's right there. Stigma, right there. Cool. So we're good. Right then.
All good.
Here we go. Give me that countdown. Let's get this on underway. Good luck, members.
Right.
Good luck, channel members.
Good luck, everyone. 3, 2, 1, go.
And they are off. Here we go. It's gone to pot. It's gone complete to pot. Shove it up, yeah. Right. Here we go, guys. We have Joker's Benson coins. We've got Michael Hawkesbury there, Mr. Kiwi, Dani Millington, 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗃, they're all having a crack at it. But only one can take that monthly prize, guys. Who is it going to be? As Beyonce says, good luck, members. Villains Bounty currently in the lead. Doc number 4. I've just taken off my sweat factories. I'm not touching no more coins now tonight. That's me done. VB at the moment. CY Sterling, my friend CY. You didn't win the last one. But could that be because you were waiting for the members race? We'll find out very soon. You're looking very punky tonight, CY, in the race. You really are. You're a punk cyclops right there. It's between you and VB right now. We're in the final 10 seconds. Neither of you are going anywhere. They say, no, we want it. Oh, CY is the one that pulled back first. VB follows. Noggy's in there. But, we've got a couple of people making a run for it. And it's going to be 𝗵𝗵𝗿. Well done, 𝗵𝗵𝗿. Noggy?
What happened there?
Noggy didn't get it. 𝗵𝗵𝗿 got it, my friend. 𝗵𝗵𝗿 got that. Noggy was making a run for it at the top as well. He was, but he didn't quite make it.
Congratulations.
𝗵𝗵𝗿 stepped on there. But for the second and last time tonight, CY, have you got any idea what time it is, mate? What's the time?
Once again, it's time to shut the
duck.
Up.
Well done. Very well done there, mate. Right, and guys, we'll shut it down soon. There we go. Right. Anyone got any questions, particularly Berlin related? If you do, it's your chance. I want to say a massive thank you to 𝗕𝗺 for coming on and joining me tonight. Next week we'll probably
Thank you
open
for
it
having
up.
me.
No, mate, it's been a pleasure. Really hoped you'd come on so I could drop that little surprise on you.
Again, I'm properly surprised. Thank you so much again. I was just completely
Nah, mate,
I
honestly.
lost for words, really.
No, honestly, mate, I can't tell you how much of a help you were, and I wanted to show you how grateful I was for that, mate.
I appreciate
honestly.
that.
Oh, guess what I'm having for my tea tonight?
What are you having? Chinese?
Hey?
The Chinese?
No. I'm having currywurst.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was just reading, Nessie. I'll get to that in a second. I'm having currywurst because look what Heinz have just brought onto the shelves.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
got me send some bratwurst. Got me send the curry because that's all it. If anyone doesn't know, it's all it is, isn't it? It's just ketchup with curry in it on sausage.
I might have to see if we get that over here.
Yes. Currywurst is good. I really like currywurst. I've got some bratwurst sausages. I've got the proper ketchup. I mean, you can make it at home just by mixing a bit of curry powder into your ketchup, but don't have to now. I've got some potato lattices, some bratwurst, a bit of cheese on my potato lattices. Did you see a price change after Friday's crash? No, mate. No. People were holding to their guns, weren't they?
Yeah. That's the thing is, obviously, people that were selling had already bought at the higher prices, so they couldn't really drop. You know, I'm guessing it's only going to show in the market later.
It takes a bit of a while, especially when people have had to buy stock at the higher prices. It was so
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at negotiating prices to at least get a little bit of something off.
Yeah.
And I tried my very best, and I did get a bit off. But you know, it was a hard slog. It was a hard slog. You could tell. I mean,
It was.
You know, people were saying stuff to me. I was like, yeah, but I mean, spot price is 30 quid less than what it was. I'm gonna get to that in a moment, Alex. I've seen Sammy's message, and thank you very much, Sammy. I'll do it now. He said he's something for the giveaway to use as a giveaway, and Sammy, that's incredibly generous of you, mate. Thank you very much. We'll sort that out afterwards, and we'll get that into the giveaway for you. But thank you very much for that. See, I can't remember what I was talking about now. See, you've knocked me off. What was I saying, 𝗕𝗺?
Oh, after the currywurst thing, what were we saying?
Couldn't have been important, to be fair. Oh, price change. That was it.
That's it, price change.
It was a good question. Actually, it was a good question. Yeah, no. So I did my very best. I did my best. I got a little bit of money off here and there, but it was very, very hard. I mean, the worst one. Can you remember that those 1 gram bars? They were crazy. I don't think you were actually with me at the time. I think you were getting a coffee, and there was this guy, and he had 1 gram silver bars, and he had a big sign. He had a tub.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he had a big tub full of different coins. He had it was the tub I got the antiqued wildlife coins out of, and he had a sign.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a sign that said £2.80 per gram. Better than curry ketchup, Heinz currywurst ketchup. There you go. You can get an actual Heinz currywurst ketchup. But I think, to be honest with you, I'd be very, very surprised if that just isn't the same thing, but this is the UK label from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, relabeled.
It's got to be the same stuff, and it's made by the same people. It basically is the same thing, but what Crispy's just put in there, that'll be the German version. But yeah, I mean, they had them at €2.80 per gram, and I actually thought, oh, you know what? That's not too bad. I think he had something like 11 pieces, so it worked out something like, I don't know, 30, 31, 30 or something like that. I can't remember on the top of my head, but I knew it was just over 30 quid for 11 of them, and so I was going to sort it out for him. and he came back and said, no, it's I think he said he were over £300. I was like, what are you talking about? It's £2.80 a gram. You got 11 grams here.
Times 30.
Yeah, 11 times £2.80.
Oh, yeah, times 11. Yeah.
He's like, no. I'm trying to work it out, and he was weighing the plastic capsules, mate. He was weighing the plastic capsules.
That doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense. It makes literally no sense. It's like, yeah, I can do the silver at so much per gram, but I'm not. You're not adding the capsule weighting on that. Are you madness? And he's
No,
like,
of course
I'm
not.
like,
Come on.
mate. No, it's like it's 10 grams.
But
10 grams of silver.
that's the thing, though. If they're 1 gram bars, what's he weighing them for? They're 1 gram bars.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, but he's saying what you're paying for includes the capsule, so he gets the whole thing in the capsule. Doesn't take it out of the capsule.
Plastic stacker.
The plastic stacker for sure, BBA. And that actually,
that's crazy.
That annoyed me. That actually annoyed me quite a bit there. That did. I think I've just knocked my camera out. That annoyed me. I was like, no. He's like, I was like, mate. That's ridiculously expensive. It's 10 grams of silver.
Yeah.
They're just simple ass 1 gram bars, and you want over £300 for them. It's more. That's more expensive plastic than the Kardashians use. Yeah, for sure, mate. For sure. I couldn't believe it. So that was the worst one. But mental. I got a few quid off here and there. But you could tell people were hurting. People were hurting, you know. The price had just dropped the way it had, and you know, people were not wanting to. Look, he wasn't in a lead box for sure, mate. It's like it's just madness. It's just madness. I tell you what, I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start getting bloody. Jesse, I'm gonna get bloody NGC style freaking capsules. I'm gonna put a freaking gram in it. Oh yeah, no, it's only. I'm actually selling my silver at 180 a gram, mate. It's 180 a gram. Oh no, but I weigh the whole thing, including the 20 grams of plastic for the 1 gram of silver. It's insanity. I was like, no, not happening. And then I got the old singer out, and then I got descended by people like, oh, can I just? I'm like, you remember a stack of social? Get out of here. But no, it was.
Get out of here.
Yeah, no, people were not wanting to move much. Certainly not down as far as the drop.
I mean, I managed to kind of get a little bit off for a couple of things, but not too much.
Yeah, maybe €1 or two here and there, you know. And
I mean, one cheeky move. Pressburg Mint on the first day, on the Friday we went there. Yeah. They released their new PAX Peace coin.
Yeah.
And they had it at 110, and then apparently on the second day they put it up to 130.
Yeah.
Obviously,
you did well. We weren't there.
But then I went back on the last day, and when I saw that they put up to 130, I'm like, but it was 110 a couple of days ago. Yeah, but the price went up, and like, come on. And luckily, I managed to convince them back down to 110. So I didn't get any money off it, but at least I got it at the original price.
Well, you did. You got €20 off it, mate. Don't sell yourself cheap.
Well, yeah.
You know, you're learning well. You're learning well, buddy. That's exactly how it's done. I was impressed with that. I was like, yeah, that is how it's done, CY. I like it. If you don't look, the worst thing people can say to you is no. And
it's not. Exactly.
You've not lost anything. Just be cool with it. Like, don't be a dick. You know, if you can, open up a dialogue with a person first. Don't let the first thing you say to them is like, how much we knock off for this? You know, chat to them, ask them how the day's doing. You know, like try to connect with them, and then if you if you do, you much better chance. You know, and say stuff like, well, you know, if I take a few, can you do anything on price? If I take a few, normally that's enough. That is just.
It's enough. Always if you're buying a few, definitely.
For sure. So no, I was very proud of you with that one, and that was at a press boom, and it's a lot more difficult to haggle at those exhibition stands than it is
The
in the
mints,
halls.
yeah,
So
100%.
well
Yeah.
done to you there, mate. Well done. But yeah, no,
Cheers,
it was one of those things. It was just one of those things. It was just a bad time for it to happen. Middle at World Money Fair. You know, it was
Yeah.
It's one of those things, guys. It does happen from time to time. Just if you buy an average, these little spikes here and there, they don't matter too much. You know what I mean? Like in a few years' time. And don't forget, guys, I have been saying, like, look at silver as an investment over the next 5 to 10 years, not over the next 5 to 10 months. You know what I mean? Like, keep buying it, and I think over 5 to 10 years, I still think you'll see it do very well. If this Samsung silver solid state battery comes through, we'll see a spike overnight.
That'll be a big deal, yeah.
It will be a big deal. We're going to continue to see those deficits of silver carry on as before, the things that drove up the price in the outset, so I still think silver is a very promising investment in the long haul, but it is a long haul investment, and that is important to remember, guys. It really is.
But that's what, thing is,
Yeah, go on.
Sorry, lost you for a second there. It's something that we've been saying in people who are into stacking. It's a long-term thing. You have to see it as a long-term hold. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Yeah.
It's just a case of putting your money away.
The thing is, yes, that's very true, and it's important to remember, especially when you see times like what we've seen recently, where you've seen these really, really quick spikes, and people have been able to make decent money off it on a short term.
Yeah.
That's very much true. But also, what I was going to say, 𝗵𝗚𝗃𝗃, very well said by you. And agree, 𝗵𝗚𝗃𝗃, you have to ask. You have to ask. But I absolutely agree with 𝗵𝗚𝗃𝗃 as well. We've got to take it into perspective now. Yes, we saw a large crash on that Friday, but also look at silver. Zoom out a little bit and look at silver over the last 5 years, where it's it stayed around 18, 19 quid for ages. Went up 14 quid up to 16, up to 18. Really, really slow growth. Beginning of 2025 or end of 2024, we were saying, will we even see it hit 30 by the end of 2025? And people thought that was ridiculous. It would never get anywhere near 30, and we're still at nearly 60. So it's still done very, very, very well. So same to say, there's going to be some people out there that got into it because they saw the news articles and we saw people discussing it more. There are going to be a few people out there that got into it late in the game. The first purchasers will have been at the high price, and they're going to be sat at a loss right now. But as I say,
unfortunately,
if you dollar cost average or pound cost average your purchases, there's bits I paid a bit over the odd here and there, but you forget about them because one, they're probably something you want anyway. So if I want something enough, I'll go a bit over the odds for it cost wise anyway, just because I want it. And two, like, the stuff I was buying a couple of years ago, even the really premium stuff, I'm still making money on based just on the spot price now. So no, don't give just because we've had this dip, don't give up on silver. I still think it's a very strong investment going forwards for all the same reasons as I was saying 6 months ago. I did say on the lives recently, I was a little bit. Just read the fridge, so they are not the same. Got the curry one as I. No, I'm not. So. Okay, so obviously you'd think it would same, wouldn't you? Like, it's both made by the same people, and it's basically ketchup with curry in it. How different do they taste? And do we have different ingredients on them? I'd be. This is one of those where I'd be like looking at them and I'd be like, are they actually different? I buy with the old 5 years, everything in between is popcorn. Exactly. I say with silver, it's a minimum of 5 years, really. 10 years is preferable, but a minimum of 5 years. So I'm still going to keep buying silver myself. I'm not going to stop. I think there's some great opportunities there. And let's be honest, guys, it's what you wanted. You all wanted it. You were all saying, I wish it had come down a bit so I can afford to buy more pieces. And that's what's happened. You know, it's made silver a bit more affordable again, which to a lot of people is a fantastic thing, isn't it? You know what I mean? Gonna have to make a move, guys. I need to strip out my CPU water cooler tonight. Oh, you're brave. You're brave. I thought of going water cooled. I've always liked liquid cool. But then, you know, there's the stories of people waking up one morning to find a pink puddle, and that's it. That's your whole system just dead because you've had a leak on your water cool system. But good luck with it, mate. Got a feeling fan on the radiator, so going to give it a quick once over. Fair play, mate. Great live as always. TSC's cheers. Oh, thank you, Diaxis, mate. And we'll come across and join you next Thursday on your live stream. Diaxis is doing a fantastic job.
100%.
Diaxis has got he's got experience on it, you know, and you can tell he's got experience on it because his live streams are just fantastic. Mine look like what they are really, don't they? You know what I mean? But well done to you, Diaxis, mate. I've been buying pre-decimal as can't afford bullion right now. Fairs and pre-decimal can be a great way to get into buying silver at a lot closer to spot price, guys. It really can do.
Definitely.
You know, I've been selling.
Where can you get really well priced pre-decimal?
I tell you one place, mate. Monday nights from 6 p.m. over on Whatnot.
Okay.
Am I wrong,
I'll
though?
definitely check it out.
Am I wrong? I'm not wrong, guys. Honestly,
100%. 100%.
There are some great prices on pre-decimal on Monday. I'm really I'm crap at self-promoting. I'm really crap at self-promoting. You very rarely see anything for stack chats or my Whatnot auctions. You know, I might put the odd post with a link here and there, but I feel so tacky when I self-promote, and I really don't like doing it. But fair's fair, credit where it's due. I do see some fantastic deals going on my Monday night auctions, especially with the pre-decimal stuff. A lot of the times it goes under spot price. I start a lot of my stuff well under spot, even through all the hikes. A lot of the things that have been bought in my auctions, because I've been keeping the starting prices so low. It's messy, love it. People are still laughing, even the stuff we bought in the recent auctions. A lot of the time they're still laughing. Bullying, I can't do that with. I can't. It's not possible. Bullying is bullying, and it's not. You're not going to find any bullying under spot on my auctions. But the pre-decimal stuff, and I'm not just talking about junk. I'm talking sometimes I'll have brilliant uncirculated coins go under spot. And they are premium pieces, we really are. So if you do like your pre-decimal, what you got to lose? Come and join me on a Monday. I do loads of giveaways. I know I do giveaways like every 5 or every 6 items, whatever it is. Little giveaways throughout the night, and then I try and do a big one at the end. And we just have fun. We have a good time. So do come across and join us, especially if you're into your pre-decimal. But thanks for asking, CY. I appreciate that, mate. I know what you did there. Do I have a book? No. No, maybe I should. I know, by the way, announcement for everyone. Because a certain member of the community, you will not have heard about this. Now, you will not have heard about this because he keeps it such a huge secret. But did you know 365 Days of Silver has done a book?
No.
He has.
Oh, really? Wow.
He really has. And I'll tell you a secret, guys. So, I Stacker Social as a co-founder, I go into the staff room and like I did today, and sometimes I'll say, "Hey guys, has anyone got any announcements for the Stack Chat tonight?" And because I'm rubbish at remembering stuff, sometimes I'll remember it, sometimes I won't. And 𝗬𝗪 came in and reminded me a load of stuff that he, we went through earlier, and Sai reminded me a lot of that, and he was brilliant. But then after that, 365 piped up, and he's like, "I've released a book." I was like, "Come on, man." I could not stop laughing when he thought, "I've released a book." I was like, "Mate, that's amazing." So I've officially included it for him. Here you go, guys. 365 has done a book. Fellas or nice crowns this week. So I've got at the moment, now this is due to change because I'm going to fit tomorrow. So crown wise, you got an 1889, a little bit of wear. Oh, I've done me phoning. Hold on, let me sort this back out for you. Hold on. There we go. Oh. Deactivate, activate. There we go. Right. So, Vicky crown, mate. I've got an 1889. Not bad condition, but it's got a little bit of wear to it. Good condition on the Joseph Edgar Bone side, as you can see there. So not bad, decent run-of-the-mill condition there. They're sticky foots for those historic kinds with roupas I was talking about. Fallas, got one somewhere. I have got a falla. I don't think it's in this tin. It might. Oh no, it says so. I've got a falla. This one's got some age to it, guys. Now I know obviously fallas minted from 1780 all the way up to today. This one it's got some age to it. This has got some history to it, that falla, as you can just tell by the toning and the wear to it. You know, this isn't like some of the ones I've been selling recently, which got mirrored finishes to them still. But a beautiful historic falla right there. You've also got a crown size coin. You've got a beautiful right here. We've got a beautiful 1869 5 francs, 90% silver 5 francs right there. Great edge inscription. I think this is going to be in because I'm pretty sure I've already got this date. So we've got a lovely Gothic florin there. That's a nice coin. I mentioned earlier, but we've got the 1994 Battle of Britain silver proof 50p right there. Fantastic coin that is. This one, guys, really nice coin. This is especially for you military collectors out there. You've got the end of the Great War, 1914 WW1 centenary, 1918 £5 coins right there. Silver proof crown, so that's this one's 28.28 grams of 925. We've got some lovely 925 half crowns. You've got a king-cobra stack. I mean Edward VII, George V. You've got a few of them. You've got some beautiful AU half crowns there for 500 silver. We've got one of the rupees in there. One of the silver rupees as well. You've got this is a nice coin, guys. Got one of the 1996 World Cup.
Very nice.
£2 silver proof commemorative. Really nice coin they are. They're quite popular. They are. Normally have a bit of a premium to them. I've got a rocking horse. This right here, guys, is the Rocking Horse crown. It was the first ever commemorative crown ever to be issued by the Royal Mint. In fact, not only the first ever commemorative crown, it was the first ever commemorative coin ever to be issued by the Royal Mint. Right here we have St. George slaying the dragon, as designed by Percy Metcalfe. This depiction is a Art Deco interpretation of the original Benedetto Pestrucci George slaying the dragon. If we flip the coin over, we can see we've got the Bertram Edgar McKennell King George V right there. The coin has an edge inscription that reads Decus e Tutinum Anno Regni XXV, which of course is abbreviated to Latin and would translate to an ornament and a safeguard 25th year of reign. These coins were minted to numbers of 714,000, unless I'm mistaken on that one, and if I'm not, well done TSC. There you go. And one day I'm gonna do a video reviewing crowns very soon, guys. I need to get back into videos. You've got that recorded. I've just gone through it so many times. But I need to do videos again. My confidence for videos has gone out the window, guys. It really has. I've got to force myself to do it. It's one of those. If I don't force myself to do it, I just won't do it again. Loads of 925. Got 925 and then 500. Half crowns. We've got some beautiful 925 shillings. That's a really nice condition. 1898 right there.
Nice.
I've got, I showed you the Gothic florin, didn't I? We've also got a 1906 Edwardus standing brick florin as well. Got some really nice pieces for Monday, and I've got plenty more to add to that as well. So yeah, it should be a good auction on Monday. A little bit of something.
Yeah, 100%. Looking forward to it.
Do love a rocking horse. You've got to love a rocking horse crown. You've got to love a rocking horse crown. You really have. Oh, and then I've got a little pile of other French pieces here. The francs I'll probably use as giveaways and stuff, but some large coins in there that will go in the auction for sure. I have one of those footy coins. They're beautiful coins. They really are nice coins with footy ones are. So that's a really nice coin. Great coins, and all of these are available to bid on your Monday Whatnot auction at 6 p.m. They are. They're going to be. I'm going to start listing tomorrow. What I don't list tomorrow will be listed on Monday. You will be able to pre-bid. If you can't make the auction, you can pre-bid. Even if you can make the auction and you are looking to bid, I still recommend pre-bidding. Put your maximum bid. It won't bid straight to your maximum bid. It will bid incrementally till you get there. But what can happen is if a lot of people press the bid button at the same time on the app, you can end up bidding quite a bit more than you intended to do so. So use that custom bid feature, use the pre-bid feature, and put in your maximum bid. And then obviously, no disappointment that way. You've got that recorded. I should do. I really should do. I've got my 𝗺cy coin now. Yes, you have shiny. Well done. I think that was the last auction you picked that one up, didn't you? And I know you've been after one for a while. So well done to you there. So yeah, that's we've got some good stuff in the next auction, guys. And as I say, it's going to be a good laugh and a good chance to win some stuff as well. But that being the case, 𝗫𝗫, have you got anything left to say, mate?
I just again want to say thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting me to join you on the Whatnot Live. It was a real pleasure. Just thanks for everything you've done.
You're welcome.
Thank you to everyone for watching. Always have a great time on the Stack chats, interacting with everyone. So pleasure to be here right now as well.
Yeah, no, it's been a pleasure, mate, and thank you likewise. Thank you so much, 𝗫𝗺, and thanks for coming on, joining me tonight, and going through it, because it was a pleasure to meet up with you out there. I was hoping Nemo might have joined us as well. Nemo, he's working tonight. He's on nights,
yeah,
and I wasn't sure if the other people really want, if you say if it's their bag, etc. or not. But thank you so much for coming on. It's been great going through it and having that. As this perspective of somebody whose first year it was, I think is great for the people watching as well. So thank you so very much. I think we've done very well. I had a week off. I didn't know what I was doing when I started, but I think we've done very well for tech issues tonight. I don't think there's been many at all. So fantastic work on that.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So, mate, with that being the case, and if you've got nothing else to say, I haven't got anything to say other than I've probably rabbled on for long enough now. So I'm going to leave you all in the usual fashion by saying until next time, as usual, look after each other, keep stacking, take care, and goodbye. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend.
Good night, everyone.
See you next Saturday.